Alola! Hi everybody, welcome to another RandomTens stream. Trying to go for that hat trick. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you know, everybody's safe, everybody's healthy. It's been a day. It's weird. I feel like we stream mostly every day, so it's weird. But anyway, yeah, so how's everybody doing? In case you haven't been able to realize it yet, we are going back at Regidrago. And yo, RG Gaming right off the bat becoming the 32nd member. Let's go. Wow, way to start the stream off with some hype, RG. All right, let's go. Thank you, RG, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. You know I do. You said you would, and you came through immediately, which is insane. Thank you for going beyond plus ultra. Can we get some RG Gaming hype in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, please, and thank you. I'm gonna get the Bulbasaur for you in just a moment. I'm just gonna fix the script here. Alright, let's see. That should fix it, right? Yeah, perfect. Is this the day the Shiny Regidrago shows? I hope so. Jeez, I really hope so. And we got Shiny Tapu Fini, which is really cool. But yes. Shiny Regigigas noise is nice. Hey, what's up, Jasper? Martin, Jasunian, welcome, Jash, Slim25, Denilo, hey. But yeah, seriously, thank you, RG. Can we get some hype for RG? Sorry, it's taking me a little bit to get into the hype mood. But yeah, can we? I guess I should probably swap out Tapu Fini because it takes some extra time to run away. I know, it's insane, Gooseboy. Yeah, in case you guys missed it, this was a really good weekend for shinies for me and this channel and you guys. We got Shiny Darkrai first and foremost on within under 100 soft resets in like full odds, like on New Moon Island in Pokemon Diamond, which was insane. Then the next day we go for Tapu Fini, the very last Pokemon. You know how when I'm wrapping up a stream, I'm like, it could still happen even though it's very unlikely, and I like count it down. That's basically what happened. And the very, very last thing was a shiny Tapu Fini, which is, like, insane. Yes, it was the Raid Dead method. It wasn't encounters, but still absolutely crazy. And I do literally need to switch it out. But this is a good time to grab the Bulba, to cheer on, to cheer on RG Gaming 5. Let's go. I almost called you R5. And yo, what's up, Justin? How's it going? And yo, Odd Sauce, it should. It makes me feel old. So I'm glad I'm not alone in that. But all right, I'm going to grab Bulbasaur 1 second, guys. Really didn't expect such hype this early on in the stream, so thank you once again, RG Gaming, seriously. Appreciate you, Bulbasaur. Also appreciate you there. And yeah, it really does help it a lot. So seriously, sincerely, thank you. Thank you so much. And look forward to all those extra perks that you get now that you remember, including, obviously, that little baby rhino beside your name, which actually, Odd Sauce drew those rhinos. So, you know, Odd Sauce is kind of like, you know, the member master. But yeah, thank you again, Odd Sauce, for doing that back in the day. It persists, man. The baby rhino persists. Oh, I'm glad, Odd Sauce. Well, I hope I'm glad. I hope it's for good reasons. Back at it again at Regidrago's house. Of course, Xanth, of course. Gotta do it. And I keep forgetting. I'll be honest, I don't keep forgetting. I just want to keep looking at it. But no, I do legitimately need to switch this. We'll go through so much faster if we don't have to worry about the shiny sparkle, and then, of course, also the ability. I haven't said it till now, but man, I'm glad you're back. You're the best, and I love your reviews. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I try, I guess. Like, that makes me very happy. Thank you, seriously. That makes me very, very happy. All right. I don't think Naganadel has... What was I using before in that spot? Whatever. I think Naganadel should be fine. I don't think... Does it have pressure? I hope it doesn't have pressure. I can't remember what its ability is, to be honest. So long ago. Thank you, Zand. Hey, what's up, Super Mario plushes? I don't draw anymore, so it's kind of endearing that this suck around. Yeah, man. No, even the like profile picture. I changed it back on Discord today to be like one of them. Not the original, but what happened to Gudra? Gudra is in the box right now. I guess I must have swapped it out for okay, yeah. Naganadel's fine. Maybe this dragon will bring out the dragon. And yo, Chilean Pokemaster, welcome. But yeah, and back to RG, the the perks. If you become a member, you get beautiful, beautiful perks. You get your name at the end of all videos. You get early access to videos, 24 hours. You get a special role in my Discord server. So if you're in the Discord server, make sure you @ me. And this goes to anybody who's become a member in the last week or so. If you want your special Hall of Fame member role in the Discord server, link is in the description. And then just @ me in that so that I can do that for you, because unfortunately it's not linked organically to YouTube. I have to actually do it manually. So please let me know if you do decide to do that. What are some other perks you get as a member? Well, they go up and down. It starts at $2 and it goes up, and but eventually it goes all the way to you can actually request me to do a review, but that's at the very rarest level of you know, Rhino. So you know, that's only for the super hardcore. But yeah. But, speaking of members, we are at 32 out of 35. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've seen this, but we are... I added some new stuff, by the way, as well. As you can see, there's me, a Spiritomb. I thought it was only, you know, necessary to replace it with the actual product, so we can always remember how ridiculous that moment was. But yeah, no, we are 3 away from Nad, my wife, doing a shiny hunting stream, so that's going to be really cool. I also added, if we ever do hit it, at 50, I will do a Fire Red Sleep Lock. So that could be really cool as well. But yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome, Yash. I mean, again, it's up to you. It just, at the end of the day, the biggest thing that it does, it's kind of like YouTube's built-in Patreon, and it really, genuinely does help support the channel. It helps me be able to do what I do. It helps me manage to, you know, take my time with reviews, which I know some people probably wish that I rushed them a little bit, but it ensures their quality. And yo, the one and only W... Biden 2020, dude, thank you so much for the super chat. I do want to keep politics out of this if possible. I actually am not even American, so it kind of, I get that it affects the whole world, but I do, if there's any way, like, I do appreciate the donation, and I do gotta give you your hype, but please, if we can keep politics out of it today, especially American politics. If you want to talk about, like, you know, Romanian politics, I'm down, but yeah, American politics, I'm Canadian. It's not really, like, even, like, I can't even vote for that particular election, so, yeah, please refrain from any of that. I know it's a big day. I feel like, you know what's actually super weird? I'm pretty sure we did, like, an X and Y stream or a Sun and Moon stream, literally during the last election, too. I swear to God. I swear to God we did. And I remember people, like, freaking out. Or maybe it was, like, the day after it. Anyway, point being, thank you so much, the one and only W. I know you mean well. I don't want to, like, you know... I know you're all good. I just, yeah, like I said, it is a rule and it is across the board. Even no matter how I politically lean and how I feel, like it's a rule across the board, unfortunately. And yo, RG Gaming with the super chat dono as well. Thank you so much, RG Gaming, for going beyond plus ultra. You are awesome. Thank you, man. The dono and the member. Thank you so much, seriously, RG. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so if you've ever, like RG, you know, considered becoming a member, wanting to help out, wondering if I had a Patreon or something, become a member today. It's easy. You get tons of rewards and bonuses. Just check it out. The link is in the description below, along with a link to my Discord server as well. If you would like to join the Discord, that is totally free. And if you can't do any of that, because I get it, you might not be allowed on Discord. You might not, you know, have money to spare. Trust me, I definitely don't, so I get it. In that case, just drop a like on the video. It helps out the channel a ton. You know, maybe share some of the newer videos with your friends. Watch some of the newer videos if you haven't seen them. I put out an Amiibo video recently, as well as a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate review. I put a lot of time and effort in them, and they didn't do quite as well as I thought they would. So I would really, genuinely appreciate people checking that out, you know, dropping a like on that, commenting. That helps out those videos. So those are all free things you can do. You know, ring that bell if you haven't. Do I private chat you on Discord or on one of the chats? Yeah, just in general, do it. That way everybody can see, including my mods. And then I won't, like, forget it. I have my DMs closed because they're just, like, there are too many people messaging me about stuff. You can, Mohammed. Yes, you absolutely can get Spiritomb. Hey, Sonic Chow. Wrong account, but what's up? Welcome back. I believe you had... I think you had school today, but afterwards you had cross-country, right? I still remember when this was an Amiibo channel. Dude, it's crazy. It's been... like a Smash Bros channel, an Amiibo channel, like a Rare Games channel, and then like a Pokemon-centric channel. And then now it's kind of more like a stream channel with like the odd review. But still, Yeah, definitely things have changed a lot. Not to absorb your time, but what are the different member stages and what are the perks of them? So, it starts at Baby Rhino, which is like basically the most, you know, it's $2 per month. I believe it's $2 US per month, or maybe even $2 Canadian. I actually don't know how the conversion rates. I know it's $2 for like me as a Canadian, so I don't know how that converts into other currencies. But yeah, so it starts at that, and those perks include kind of the stuff I usually mention. So like getting your name on videos early, getting access to videos early, getting your names at the end of videos, getting the Hall of Fame Discord role. It then goes up to, I believe, Super Rhino, which is $5 per month or so. Again, given the currency exchange, it's hard to say for sure, but it's around $5 per month, and that really helps out a lot more. I don't really know if there's anything additional to that, to be honest. I think the only thing that might be additional is you get like extra emotes or something to use. By the way, I added 2 new emotes today. So anybody who's a member, if you guys want to try out the two new emotes, I finally got around to doing that today. But yeah, and then the next level up is, I believe, $25 Canadian, at least, per month. So it's probably less. It's probably like $20 USD. And I don't know what it would be in pounds. But and that one, basically, you get all the stuff before, but you also get 1 hour of gaming a week. It can be on Discord, it can be on stream. So, for example, Levi is a rarest Rhino, so they got that perk. So they, on Sunday, got to raid with me for the entire stream on Sunday, doing the Den raids for Tapu Fini. So, that's part of that incentive. And then finally, the final incentive is if you spend, I believe it's $80 Canadian, which I think it is about 55 or so USD or 60. Basically, you can actually request an in-depth review, and I will play the game and review it. Mind you, if you do decide to do that, I always have, like, basically, I'm booked, like, 4 months ahead of, like, what I'm making for videos, so I already know what my, like, 6 next videos are going to be, and don't worry, my friends, one of those videos is going to be the shiny, or not shiny, is going to be the Sun and Moon review, so look forward to that. But, yeah, so it'd be, like, I'd literally pencil it in immediately after. So those are all of them, and yeah, sounds great, Yash. Sounds great. That'd be cool, Sagan. That'd be cool. Where did the term baby rhinos come from? It was already a thing when I started watching you. So it's really, really interesting. That basically started because I was working at Walmart at the time when I started RandomTens. I actually started it with my buddy Connor, who I worked with at Walmart. He was basically like, I was good at like editing and like video making, but I am still honestly very, very bad at the technical side of stuff, like the hardware side. I'm good with software. I'm very bad with hardware and security and like anyway. So he basically helped me out. He got me a gaming laptop at the time, eventually a PC. He actually donated like his old rig when he upgraded, which was really, really helpful. And yeah, he basically like helped me figure out how to like set everything up, and anyway, he was huge. So during our first video, I think like randomly we were just like riffing off of each other. It was a Breaking Bad video, maybe it was the Pokemon one, and he said, or I said, or somebody said something about like, how you doing out there, like baby elephants or something. And then weirdly, like as each video progressed, like somehow the elephants changed into rhinos. And it just kind of progressed from there naturally. And yo, RG Gaming with another dono. Thank you so much, RG, for the super chat tip there. You know we appreciate you. You're on a roll today, and hopefully Regidrago's on a roll today too, because it's spherical, and I'd like to see it in the Cobalt color. Oh, that sounds awesome, Yash. Well, thank you. If you want, though, you can wait till Thursday. Thursday will be the next time I stream. If you want everybody to, like, you know, be able to see that you're doing it and be part of the hype. So it's up to you. You can do it off stream. You can do it on stream. I personally, you know, think it's always a lot more fun to do it on stream, but it's totally your call. But I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be working on the Mario 64 review. And Siri, that wasn't for you. All right, sounds awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that. What's your favorite? And then we'll be only 2 away from having Nad do a shiny hunting stream on this channel. What is your favorite evil team? I really like, I think Plasma is really good, but I prefer Cyrus as, like, Galactic's leader. But I think Plasma is probably my favorite evil team. Skull's pretty good, too, though. Thank you, RG. Thank you. Man, I love that you become more active. Your reviews are so good because you really speak from your heart. I try to, like, balance it, right? Like, I try to approach it like Some Call Me Johnny or a reviewer like that, right? Where it's methodical and it's well thought out, but it's also, like, you know, I put in my own kind of like theory crafts and put in my own kind of experiences with the games and stuff at the beginning and end to kind of, you know, show how it affected me at the time that I played it, at the age I played it, and then kind of pass it on to you guys, because I genuinely do get curious of, like, you know, I, for example, love to still play through, like, Crystal and Emerald. Like, I think they really hold up well. I have a blast playing through them, but I'm curious to know what, like, somebody born in, like, 2002 would think about how they stack up. Like, someone who's 18 today and grew up with their first games being, like, Diamond and Pearl, or Platinum, or Black, or White, or whatever it might be, right? Hey, what's up, Gustav? Uh-oh, Xanth, pick it up. Is there anywhere I can watch the Darkrai and Tapu Fini streams? Yes, War Turtle. Yeah, if you guys want to watch the Darkrai and Tapu Fini, the streams are now unlisted, but the reactions are up on my second channel, RandomTens. Just type in YouTube RandomTens. You should be able to find it. I just uploaded the Tapu Fini like an hour and a half ago, so it's very new. Go give it a thumbs up. Enjoy it, and it is actually hype. If you guys missed the Tapu Fini, oh man, it was actually insane. Very last one of the day. I just popping in because I'm out and around. Best of luck to you, Stan. See y'all later. Later, Barles. But yeah, Barley finally got his Regirock too. Shout outs to Barley for that. That's pretty sick. And I'm still here with my beautiful, beautiful Regidrago. I don't know how many we're gonna be able to get done today. I'm gonna be going till like around 6, around like dinner time for me. I'm gonna start doing, I think, like 3-hour streams. That way I'm still able to get like, because I really, if I want to like make my due date for certain videos on the channel. So like right now I'm working on the Mario reviews. So I'm doing 64, followed by Sunshine, followed by Galaxy, which is like literally a game that I probably played more than like any other game in the world, but is a little old and a little archaic in ways, but is also like has a renaissance because of the speedrunning community. Then we have Sunshine, a game I've heard amazing things about, but have never played really beyond like a 2-hour session when I was like 10 years old at a friend's house. And then finally Galaxy, which is like a game I've played like 2 or 3 times. I've completed 100%. Multiple times, gotten the postcard and Luigi and all that in the past, and I consider it among my top 2 favorite games of all time. So it's quite a like disparity between each, like how I approach each one, and I really, really cannot wait to show you guys my thoughts on that. 64 is obviously, it's probably gonna end up being like between 20 and 30 minutes. Sunshine will probably be, you know, that much longer, and then I imagine like Galaxy will probably end up being like, you know, close. It's hard to say because usually I go into the story section, and honestly, I would argue that even Super Smash Bros. Ultimate story has more of like an impact and an actual weight to it that's worth talking about at length, as opposed to like Super Mario 64. Sunshine and Galaxy have a little bit more going on, and I'll obviously get to that, but yeah. Ooh, nice, Justin, nice. I got a Shiny Hunt and Sword soon, currently working on Heart Gold Pokedex, hey! The worst team has to go to Flare. You can basically take out everyone besides Lysander. Yeah, I agree. They have no personality. It's weird that, like, yeah, there's literally... The only other member of Flare that has any personality is the Elite Four member. But, like, you don't even find out that she's Flare until, like, post-game stuff. So, like, she kind of alludes to it. But, yeah, so it's, like... And you never really, like, get to hear why she... Like, it's... Anyway. Played Diamond when I was little in my Hunter glitch and didn't evolve when it went to level 100. Oh. That's weird. What's your favorite game that you feel gets, like, no recognition? Ooh, I don't know, because I happen to really overlap with a lot of, you know, what people consider, I'll say this. I think a game that, like, not a lot of people know about, that I had an absolute blast with as a kid, is a game called Silicon Valley on the N64. It's actually by, the developing studio that went on to make Grand Theft Auto. I think they'd already made one of the Grand Theft Autos, or maybe even GTA 1 and 2, at that point, but they hadn't made GTA 3 yet, which obviously, like, that sent Rockstar to, like, literally the next level, right? So yeah, they actually, worked on this game, and it's basically, like, it was kind of weirdly like Super Mario Odyssey before Super Mario Odyssey, except instead of, like, Mario enemies, you can, like, take control of, like, different animals, and each animal has its own, like, set of powers. So there's, like, a kangaroo that, like, boxes and can kick. Like, you can take control of a llama, and it spits. You can take control of, like, a sheep, and then you can, like, fly, sort of, like, float if you jump off a cliff. There's also, like, robot stuff in it, too. There's, like, you can be, like, a robot dog who can, like, run really fast. If you're a rat, you can actually, like, poop on enemies, and they, like, I think they're exploding turds or something. Like, which I know sounds crazy, but it is crazy, and it's really, really fun. I love that game as a kid, and I don't hear many people talk about it. Hey, what's up, D-Deckers? How you been? I'm good. What went on the last few months? Oh, man, COVID absolutely kicked my butt. Lost my job. Fiance lost her job. Got a puppy. Not in that order, but, you know, kind of in that order, I guess. Moved back home because we couldn't afford to stay in our apartment anymore. Started uploading on YouTube again because now I have a lot more free time as I'm, like, between jobs. And been streaming a lot more ever since Crown Tundra DLC came out. Almost 2 weeks now ago. That's crazy. Team Yellow's worse? I don't know. Worse than Team Flare? It's up to you, like, it's all up to you, Raven. It's all up to the player. I like doing the runaway challenge because it's something that I'm never going to be able to do again. Like, I can soft reset many Pokemon, and I absolutely will as we continue along, with these. But this is one that, like, doing the floor tile thing, I literally can't do this for any other Pokemon barring one of the other Regis. So I think it's something that makes it kind of unique, and I'm going to go about it this way. But if you are doing this on and you want a soft reset over it, absolutely do that. I think it actually shaves like a second off each encounter. Absolutely, Odd Sauce, yes. Do you have to kill it to reset the shiny outcome? Nope. Is getting shinies more common on max raid layers? Yes, it's 1 in 100 odds, I believe. I got a shiny Tapu Fini on Sunday after only 5, so like really, really good odds for me. I got very lucky there. That means I'm probably like gonna have to wait forever for Regidrago because I use up so much luck on the weekend. But if we can end up, my friends, getting 3 shinies, and these are like hard shinies too. Like these are not like great. I mean, admittedly, like getting a shiny on Sunday was a little easier, but getting Tapu Fini specifically was crazy. But then if we could get like literally go like soft reset full odds Darkrai into a shiny Guardian, into a shiny like Tapu Reggie, all like, you know, 1, 2, 3, that'd be insane. And yo, what's up, Michael? How's it going? Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. I like Team Plasma because it's from my favorite Pokemon game. I just think they're the most threatening. I mean, they go the furthest with like what they, you know, what they're trying to do with their plans, and they go the darkest, and then they kind of like Game Freak like pulls back at the very end, right? But up until that moment, like up until like I would say right before like the 8th gym, and you know, basically they're just like, oh yes, no, Zetsus is actually just like an evil man, or Zetsus. He's been pulling like. I think there was a lot more nuance that they were going for, and then they just kind of like were like, actually, you know what, we can't have players think too hard about this because that would defeat the whole point of our games. It would actually paint our games in a bad light if it was like actually thing. So we're just gonna make sure that like everybody knows that Getsus is pure evil and was like a complete victim. Although I will say, N actually does take responsibility for it, which is cool. But still, just like, you know, N's a complete victim. Let's wash our hands of that. Also, yeah, capturing Pokemon, they love to be captured. So there's actually, Getsus wasn't right at all in any capacity. He was just an evil, warped man who was abusive to his son. And he is all those things, but I just feel like he was definitely, he felt more nuanced to me throughout the game. And then all of a sudden they're just like, oh, no, actually. Yeah, every Pokemon ever likes being caught in a Pokeball. Sun and Moon Story is up there with Black and Whites. Well, Ultras is up there with Platinums. I need to replay Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because I really didn't give it much of a chance. I was just kind of like powering through it to get to shiny hunting when I was doing it on stream. Actually, I've never played through Gen 7 like without being on stream, which that's going to be really, really cool to actually like just experience it like alone, like by myself. Which I know now that I say it out loud actually sounds like super, super like like, you know, like loner mentality, but like I really do like to, you know, enjoy Pokemon games, especially just like on my own sometimes, away from like an audience on stream. And that's something I'm really looking forward to doing with those games because I've never done it, so I get to experience all the emotion, all the story beats, like kind of fresh, and really take them in. Pokemon love getting caught. Ah yes, that's why we have to beat them up till they're on the brink of death before encapsulating them. And Odd Sauce, if you actually like think about it too, literally like the game's mascot Pokemon hates being captured in a Pokeball. Like thinks it's like awful. And yet they're like, yeah, but no, don't worry. In the games, every Pokemon wants to be caught forever and ever and ever until Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. But even then, they're still, you know, adorable and they love you. Exactly, Spoonie. Exactly. By the way, how's streaming going? I saw on Instagram later that you were, in your story, that you were live on Twitch. Most people didn't give Ultras fair chances, they just rushed through it. In defense, though, when it came out, everybody was, like, super, super hungry, I think, for another Pokemon game. And then they released basically the exact same Pokemon game, but they released 2 versions. If it had been one version, like, I know so many people who bought both versions of that game or got, like, the collector's pack, and now basically own, like, if they bought Sun and Moon and then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like, there's no version, there's no need to have 2 of that game. Like, it should have just been Pokemon Dusk or Pokemon Eclipse or Stars or whatever. It didn't need to be 2, but they literally did it because they like, saw, like, oh, we can, like, sell collector's packs and make so much money. Oh, that's interesting, Jesper. They're masochists. Wasn't Getsus was pushing the Pokemon don't like being caught thing to hold more power over people? Yes. That's exactly what he was doing. And but he's still, like, just because he was doing it for, like, evil doesn't necessarily mean, like, just because he was doing it selfishly doesn't mean that his rhetoric was bad. Like, him saying that to people, like, hey, like, maybe we should think about, like, Pokemon, and their feelings and not just use them as weapons against each other. Like, that is, you know, pretty deep for a kid's, like, RPG game. That has to be, you know, oriented for all age groups. So, I think that, like, it's really, really interesting that they just all of a sudden pulled back from that and were just like, oh no, he was completely wrong. Like, because again, yes, he was evil and he was wicked and he was using it for nefarious purposes, but, like, that's like saying our trainer character shouldn't have Pokemon because, you know, there's evil people out there and Pokemon are weapons. Like, so you could, like, make the case, it's about intent, right? Like, Getsus had evil intent, but the logic behind his ideals was actually, like, I think it's worth the debate. I'm glad that Game Freak introduced such a highbrow kind of concept and really actually, like, put the lens on themselves and, like, from a narrative perspective at least. Because obviously, like, you know, doing it from, like, just a gameplay perspective, you have to have the game. But I'm talking, like, within the narrative really addressing, like, hey, do Pokemon even want to battle? Like, do Pokemon even like this? And was being used. Getsus was evil, though. That's true, Hot Sauce. That's fair. Personally, I think Crown Tundra was as lazy as Isle of Armor. Random inclusion of legendaries is a cheap way to gain people's affection for an unpolished and incomplete DLC. I actually think it's alright, Rob Mond. What did you think of Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield? I'm genuinely interested. Because I think, like, yeah, if you weren't big on Sword and Shield, then I don't think these are going to, like, change anybody's mind. I do think as well, yeah, they overcharge with that. Hey, that's Game Freak. Right? That's what they do. But I gotta say, like, I actually think that it is pretty good. Mind you, in the past, this should have been, like, actually part of the main game. So I totally respect that. Like, that's for sure a valid criticism against them. This should have been, if this had been main game, like, a lot of my issues with Sword and Shield would have been remedied. Not all of them. The storyline is still very, very, you know, flimsy and thin, but I think most of the time, or mostly, rather, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. At least Game Freak was nice enough to give us the opposite versions of Legendary in one copy, and also you can get an extra Ultra Beast to trade to somebody else in. I mean, sure, but if you spent, like, that doesn't justify making 2 games at, like, full price for a game that literally was just, like, basically. But the thing is like, okay, you gotta even look at it from this. Hey, what's up, Navy Bomb? Gotta look at it from this. Hey, Almighty Arceus, welcome. Would you be willing to review NES games? Depending. Perhaps, yeah. Gen 4 remakes or more DLC? Gen 4 remakes, for sure. I think even Pokemon, this is, like, their way of being able to buy more time, I think, for the Gen 4 remakes. But, anyway, I got completely sidetracked there. Just so many new people popping in. Do you think they'll ever release the DS Lite? What do you mean? Do you think they'll ever re-release the DS Lite? No. No chance. They've never re-released the Game Boy. I mean, yeah, no, they haven't, right? Even though you still need to take that Cosmo to the opposite game to... Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's no excuse to charge $40. Because you gotta think of it from, like, the perspective of Platinum, right? Like, Platinum, I get it, it's mostly Diamond and Pearl with, like, a lot of improvements. Some new story beats, the Distortion World, a couple legendaries you can catch here and there. I get that. The thing is, the difference is, though, Platinum didn't come out a year after. Like game to end, Platinum's marketing, you know, we knew that, like, okay, this is going to be this, like, you know, enhanced version of the thing. If you remember, like, Game Freak was highly promoting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon as, like, a different take on the same sort, like, from a different parallel universe. But it's, like, you know, 85% the exact same game. Yes, Rainbow Rocket is cool. Yes, you know, going to the Ultra Beast and the wormholes, like, that's also very cool. And I like the shiny hunting method it gave us as well. There's some differences, for sure. The Ultra Necrozma battle, or is it Necrozma? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's Necrozma. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Or is it Eternatus? No, it's not Eternatus. Anyway, it's Necrozma. But yeah. Hey, nice Navy Bomb. The Ultra games should have been DLC. Either DLC or just make one game. If it had been one game, I wouldn't have been as hard on it, because it sends the message that, like, oh, this is like, and I know the name does kind of justify that as well, but the marketing did not at the time, and, like, the name Ultra Sun and Moon, like, if it was just, you know, it should have been Eclipse, it should have been Stars, it should have been one game, or, like, Ultra, I don't know how you, Ultra Eclipse, I don't know, but the point is like, that would have conveyed, I think, to customers that, like, oh, this is like Emerald, this is like Platinum, this is like, well, not Black and White, you know, too, because that's its own thing. But yeah, like Crystal, right? Like, it would have been, you know, an enhanced version with some differences. That's not what I was sold on, and I'm salty about it. Of course I am. Because there was no need. There was no need. Oh, I don't need to fight it. Hey, Stan, if you could have a meal at any restaurant named after you, where and what would it be? Oh, that is a great question. I'm trying to think if I ever, like, order anything specifically that, like, would constitute it enough. Because I don't really change up, like, my meals that much, I guess. But I guess, I don't know. Either, I'd really love, there's a restaurant that does Japanese curry in Toronto called Gyuyaya. And I always get, like, the donburi bowl. It's, like, with, like, I switch it up. Sometimes it's pork cutlet. Sometimes it is, hey, what's up, random guy? Sometimes it's chicken cutlet spoony. But, yeah, I'd probably get that. But I'd put, the curry in it. Because it's weird. Like, they always give me, it's like an egg bowl with, like, fried rice. And, like, there's, like, green onion, leek, some additional veggies, a really nice sauce in there. But I would also put their curry in it, which you can ask to do, and I do it sometimes. But mixing it all together, like, that would be, I guess that'd be the stand. That sounds so good. Oh man, it not only, like, it's so cheap, because I guess it's, like, mostly rice. It's like $6, which I know, like, okay, that's it, but, like, trust me, you get so much more filled eating, like, $6 Canadian bowl there than you do, and the flavors are insane compared to, like, you know, spending, like, $10 on a Big Mac meal. Like, it'll leave you more satisfied, more full, and, you know, more money to get dessert. Which, you know, I literally thought it was shiny for a sec, but it's not. My first false alarm. It's just so similar. But yeah, it is really good. If you're ever in Toronto, for sure, like I wanna, like, that's one of the spots that I, like, when Roy's back in Toronto, if, you know, Barley ever shows up here, just, like, anybody who, like, I want to, like, give a good impression of the city, I would absolutely, there'd be a few places I'd take them. There's also, like, a really good, so they do, like, I guess it's like a Japanese curry place, sort of, but it's, like, very, like, I guess, like, what would you call, like, I don't know how to say it better than, like, expensive. It's, like, fancy. It's, like, expensive, fancy, Japanese curry. But, man, like, I had, like, it was, like, a chicken Alfredo curry there, which, like, shouldn't be that good, honestly. You know, you're taking Italian, you're taking Japanese, you're kind of, like, but, oh my god, it was so good. I've only ever been there once, because, like I said, it was expensive, but, like, if I had, like, clients or something that, like, I had to take it for, like, business reasons or whatever, or, you know, friends who had money to spend or whatever, like, I would go there. Another really cool place that I like in the city, but this is also a very, I've only been 2 times, because it is crazy expensive. I guess it depends. It depends. If you want, like, the full experience, it's expensive. If you want, like, just, like, a little snack, it's probably not worth it to go for a snack, because, like, it's kind of busy, and, like, you have to make reservations and stuff. But there's a place called Momofuku, and it's by, I think it's by Dave Chang, and it's, like, fusion cuisine, and they have a dish called super, or extremely spicy noodles, or super spicy noodles or something. And it actually lives up to the name. Like, it is the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my life. We're talking, like, it's like Indian spiciness. Like, because I feel like I've had, you know, like Mexican spiciness and Brazilian spiciness, but like there's something about, and I've had Arabic spiciness too, because I literally live in a household with like Palestinian and Lebanese people. But this is like another level. Like, this is literally like, you know, it's like Indian almost, but like on like a Japanese dish. I guess I like fusion because, yeah, I just talked about how like I like, you know, the Italian Japanese. But yeah. Yeah, I know. Who knows when that's gonna be, but like, yeah, it's really, really tasty. Have you eaten at California Sandwiches? I have not, unfortunately. I've heard great things. I've heard really, really good things. I love spicy food, so I normally don't, like, I do to an extent, but I didn't really grow up with it, so my palate is not like that used to it. But when I get it, I have to like really test myself, and I man, it's so good. It's so good. Also, you know, anybody under the age of, you know, 19 here in Canada or 21 in the States, you know, like, take this with a grain of salt, obviously, but like, and don't, you know, do this, but man, they have a peach ale there as well, because like Momofuku is like, it's, you know, based on like a peach. They get a special in-house like peach beer, basically. Man, it is so good. It is really tasty. I'm surprised more, like, for all the like craft beers and like, you know, specialty beers and like fruity beers and stuff that have been coming out lately, I really gotta say, like, I'm surprised there's not anything really like that, at least that I can find here in like Ontario. Because me and my brother actually, like, we liked it so much that we called up the place that I was gonna take him for his birthday, and we were gonna go down because it was like Niagara, like it was like south, close to the border, near Niagara Falls. And I was gonna take him there because that's where they brew it, but they were like, no, we don't sell it. It's only shipped like for the restaurant. Hey, what's up, Marcel? Hey, Francisco, welcome as well. How you doing today? I believe Dynamaxing ruined Sword and Shield in that it's a broken mechanic. I thought Mega Evolution was way more balanced in the Gen 4 remakes. Do you believe we will see more Mega Evolution or Dynamax? If I know Game Freak, it means that we are definitely going to see more Dynamax. Unfortunately. Trust me, I want my Mega Infernape as well, and my Mega Torterra, but it's going to be Dynamax. If they didn't bring Mega back, then maybe we'll get both. That'd be like best case scenario, but for sure Dynamaxing is going to be a thing. And of course Gigantamaxing will be a thing as well, because that's what they're promoting. That's where the merchandise lies. And hey, thank you so much, Marcel, for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, dude. I hope you're enjoying watching the stream today. Thank you for chilling with us today, and thank you for the sub. I appreciate you smashing that button. Thanks, dude. At this point, my Mega Infernape is purely just a dream. It's like Mega Flygon, man. Return to Draco hunting? Yes. So through the week, like, basically, I'm, like, this is my target right now. I'm going to be doing Tuesday and Thursdays. That's my schedule through the week. I'm doing this. If I feel like it, or we hit, like, a member goal or something, I'll do, like, additional streams on the weekend. And that's literally what happened this past weekend. It was Halloween. We hit the member goal. I did Darkrai, and then we got Darkrai so early that I did the Raid Den. That being said, I might, just because I have a lot of fun doing it, this Sunday, I might end up doing Palkia in the Raid Den. I've always wanted Shiny Palkia. Plus, I'm kind of on a Gen 4 kick after the Darkrai. So I really want Dialga, Palkia, but I will not get Giratina unless it's in Platinum. Like, I have to do it in the Distortion world. I have to. What Reggie should I try to hunt? Regidrago or Regieleki? It's up to you. I prefer Draco's design, or Drago, sorry. Not Draco Malfoy. Regidrago's design. But I prefer Regieleki's shiny. And yes, thank you. As Spoonie said, don't forget to like if you're new here, if you're old here, if you're just hanging for a little bit. Drop a like. It helps the channel a lot, and it's free. It's absolutely free. Regidrago greater than Regieleki. Apparently, Regieleki's really good competitively. I don't really know much about competitive, so it doesn't really affect me in any way. But I've heard that, like, Regidrago is a tank. Like, it hits very hard, but it is not a tank. It's like very slow, very, like, you know, just not fun to use. Yes, whereas Regieleki is so fast, like crazy fast, which is cool. Yeah, the Darkrai is pretty lucky. Yo, we had 2 crazy lucky hunts this weekend. We got Darkrai, and then we got Tapu Fini in our first Raid Den stream ever. At the very end of it, too. Like, that is hype. Talk about hype. Last one of the day. You can check out both of those on my second channel, RandomTens. If you haven't done so already, I posted both of them within the last, like, 48 hours. Both went up on that channel. 200 base? Oh, my God. I didn't know that. That's ridiculous. Wow. All right, well, Game Freak, you know what to do. You got to give Arceus some help in Gen 4 remakes. They definitely have to be coming, though. Like, the fact that Arceus is not in this game, or this DLC, rather, it cements it in my mind. Also, yo, I found out something really, really cool, guys. So, if any of you guys don't know, or you were there, you might know, during the Darkrai stream, the way we were able to get Darkrai in Diamond is use the Void Glitch, which is really, 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 really cool. And it's, like, honestly 100% legal. Like, it works. But that being said, I found out that you can also apparently go for Arceus in that game with using the Void Glitch. Which is, like, pretty cool. But what makes it even cooler is that because you can catch Arceus, it technically goes into your game as a Hall of... Or, oh my god, what is it called? It's not Hall of Justice. It's, Hall of something. Arceus. Anyway, my point is, so you can actually use it in Soul Silver and Heart Gold to trigger the event that gives you the level 1 Palkia, Giratina, or Dialga with their like, specific orb. Which is, like, really, really cool. It makes me really want to go for Arceus. Literally, which is, like, really funny, because it's not even to get Arceus. It's literally Hall of Judgment. But yeah, so, like, using the tweaking glitch, you can literally, like, the Void Glitch, like, you can literally catch Arceus and then put it into Soul Silver Heart Gold. I don't think you can transfer it any beyond that. Like, I don't think it can go into Gen 5. Mind you, there is an Arceus that you can get that can do that, but that Arceus cannot be used to actually unlock the event at, like, Tojo Falls. But yeah. Yeah, so, like, it's almost like if you get Arceus, like, I don't know, I almost feel like I don't even care if I get a shiny Arceus. I mean, it'd be cool, I guess, but, like, to me, it's, like, less about that. It's more like, if we get that, then I can, like, maybe get shiny Dialga in that game. Which would be cool. Or, I mean, I guess I do Giratina there, too, because it's, like, such a cool, it's such a cool way to get it, you know? Hey, thank you, Ibrahim. But, yeah. Hey, I found a shiny Crustle while trying to encounter Rayquaza. Hey, nice. Wait, so no hard reset? Not for this one. You can actually run away. It's like some of the event Pokemon in, like, Gen 3, like Mew on Faraway Island, for example. You can just, like, run away from it and re-trigger it. So, yeah. There's people who do both, like Barley, my good buddy Barley. He got Regirock finally this weekend. On Sunday, he finally got it. Doing soft resetting. I'm not doing soft resetting, but that's fine. I mean, I think it's fine. Also, I just want to check something real quick on my stream. Okay, good. I don't know. My stream's been, like recording in the background on Elgato, and I don't know why it's, like, automatically started doing that. It wasn't doing that before. I noticed it on the last stream, too. So if you see any hiccups right now, I'm sorry. It's because I had to, like, stop the recording that wasn't even supposed to start. It just, like, did it automatically. It's like I hit live stream, and it just, like, went. But, yeah. Sleeping Beauty in the back? Oh, I know. I know. She had to be up really early today. She went she did, like, a half day at one of the schools. And it was kind of a rough day, I guess. So, yeah, I'm like, you really want to, like, be showing yourself, like, sleeping on camera in, like, the afternoon? And she was like, I don't care. Like, I'm so tired. I need to take a nap. And I was like, all right. They say the Battle Frontier might not return back, though. In Gen 4? Probably. I mean, look, if it didn't happen in Gen 3 and Masuda's still in charge. I mean, I know, like, technically he's not the director anymore, but let's be honest, that man has, like, so much say. Yeah. The only reason they might put it in is if, like, they got enough hate from the last time. I hope they do it. I hope they do, because Gen 4 Battle Frontier is my favorite. I love it. So I hope. Also, it introduced Caitlyn, which is really cool. Hey, Roy Boy 140. Or should I call you Docs Boy 140? Again, I'm really sorry, Roy. I won't talk about it much on here, obviously, but just know, because now you can actually see my face and see the emotion in my face and my eyes. Oh, also, Roy, I was able to get, like, 40 minutes of sleep before I started. But, yeah. What's up, Roy? I love how Game Freak gives the best shinies to the Pokemon that are specifically shiny locked. That's how they get you, though. That's literally how they get you. As the kids say, poggers. I don't think I've ever said poggers like in like other than like reacting to somebody else saying it. You gotta take your little naps. So Roy, are you and all the friends getting together to have a little watch party tonight? I'm not gonna talk about what, because I said you know, let's not talk about that. But I'm curious. I gotta know if Roy is having a little watch party tonight. Bet it up. I wonder when the game will give you the shiny. Me too, Ibrahim. Me too. I mean, we're at odds. Like, well, we're over odds now. We're over odds, but actually, like, kind of getting close to a bit. Stan, you're a boomer. I am, and I accept it. You know, I accept it. I think, you know what? You know what's actually like being a boomer is cringy, but you know what's even worse is the boomers who don't recognize they're boomers, who like still think that like they're part of like, you know, generations, like 2 generations under them. Like the people who are like even older than me. Like I'm not even like, I think I can still technically, if I really, really, really wanted to, I think I could get away with like being part of like my brother's generation. Not like the new like Zoomer TikTok generation, but like definitely like the more like using Snapchat and, you know, more online than ever like generation. I could really get a... What's that? Yeah, but okay. She just said, okay, if you guys didn't hear that, she's like, he's 3 years younger than you. Here's the difference though. The difference between me and my brother is huge. When I went to school, I had to take cursive writing. He didn't, because it was like not even a thing. Like because of the way the technology exploded in the like 2000s, like late 90s to like all throughout the 2000s, there is a huge difference between even like 3 years. Like it's not like, not all 3 years are built differently. Like when I graduated high school, I knew one kid in my entire grade who had a smartphone. He got it day one and he was rich, and that's why he got it. His parents spoiled the heck out of him. He had like a new smartphone before anybody else. When my brother graduated, it was like you were weird if you didn't have a smartphone. That's the difference of those 3 years. That's how much of a difference those 3 years make. We're talking the difference of 2011 and 2014. A lot changed between that. Hey, that's fine, Spoon. I have lots of friends who are a little bit younger too, from Frisbee or through my brother or whatever. Look, Roy's one of my like best friends, and he is actually significant. Like he's part of that TikTok generation. Like, so I mean, it just, you know, sometimes that stuff happens. My point in all this being though is that I've known people who are like in their like, you know, like we're talking like 32, 33, that age, who like actually try to like pander to and be a part of with no irony or no like that generation. Like they think that they're like still like that young, like they can party like that, they can, you know, they have the same level of responsibility, and it's just like, that is the cringiest thing, I have to say. Glad I got through before they changed math. You can't change math. Apparently you can, according to some pundits out there, but anyway, enough of that. So just closing the app, not break the chain. No, we're good. There is no chain. And now smartphones are almost, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the kids who are like Roy's age or even younger, like, you know, Roy's actually like in his 20s. Like, there's kids like Barley, for example, who were like 18, who were like, you know, they were born, by the time they were like, we're not even talking high school anymore. We're talking like, by the time they were 10 years old, smartphones were like the norm. Like, if you were born in 2002, you are now almost 19. Like, there will be people like 2 months from now who are 19, born in 2002. Those people, like, by the time they were like 10 years old, there was like smartphones were like a thing that people were using pretty semi-regular. Like parents were like giving, like the App Store was flourishing, Angry Birds was a thing, like, and that's huge. That's huge because like they're developing in a way that like, you know, we just can't, we didn't have the ability to. So they're like a faster, mind you, you know, there's studies that I think do support this, that like their generation is a lot more introverted and has a lot more like, you know, I don't want to say doubt, but certainly like struggle, like self, because, you know, they're so used to distraction from such an early age. It's like, if we had TV, like our parents didn't like us having TV when we were like young too much, but like imagine like being able to take the TV into bed with you in the car with you, which like, unless you were like, you had a DVD player in your van growing up. And even then when I was like a kid, that wasn't even possible. You couldn't do that, right? Like, so I think it's a trade-off, because I think that like overall, kids who are like, you know, I'm saying like, you know, between the ages right now of like 13 and like 19, 20, they're so much smarter. They're so much more intelligent than our generation. They're so much more adaptable, and they're so much more welcoming and understanding of the world and knowledgeable of the world and like its issues, and like that's cool. They're so much more informed, and I love that. However, I do think that they're a lot more isolated. I think that they're a lot more, they have a hard time being by themselves. I think that's an honest truth. And I've had that supported. I still talk to a lot of my teachers from like college and stuff, and they say the same things. Like, I don't think that's just like a me noticing issue. But that's okay, because every generation has had a trade-off, right? Like every generation, there's no generation that's better than any other. There's ones that have definitely like been in power positions, and then we get to see, you know, what that power does to the world. But I think that like that's fine, because I think millennials might be a little bit more independent, might be a little bit like, but they also have their own issues. So trust me, we have a lot of our own issues. So like, and you know, obviously we know the boomers have their issues, the Gen Xers, the Gen Y, like, so it's all, you know, it's all good. Anyway, that was a rant I was not expecting today. But yeah, growing up through all those technology changes was crazy. I never had a smartphone until late college. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like it's such a change. Like I remember when like using a stylus on the DS was like, I think I was like 12 and it came out, and I was like, oh my god, man, like this is, or maybe I was a little older, and yo! Champion Rayquaza is like, hey dude, can you stop talking about generations and stop talking about the kids today? You're sounding like a boomer, and instead bring the hype for Champion Rayquaza. Thank you so much for becoming a Super Rhino. Let's go, baby. Can we get some hype in the chat for Champion Rayquaza? Yo, we love ya. Thank you so much for that. That is crazy, dude. Enjoy the perks. I just added 2 new emotes today. We got Winston the Puppy emote for members. Enjoy your Dancing Pikachu as well. Oh, it's double playing, sorry. It always does that. I don't know why. Double the fun, though. But yes, thank you, Rayquaza. Seriously. Epic gamer moment. You're awesome. But yeah, you get 2 new emotes, as well as all the other emotes that existed before. You also get that little baby rhino beside your name. You get your name at the end of every video that I post on the channel, as well as 24-hour early access to each video before it goes live for everybody else. That includes all the in-depth Pokemon reviews that will come out. You also get a special role in my Discord server. You get to see my puppy because Nadia is out of bed. How many members are you at? We are now at 33. Guys, we are at 33. 2 more members, and my fiance is going to do a shiny hunt. Could even be this weekend. If it happens before the end of the week, we could get Nad to do one on Sunday. I think that'd be super crazy. That'd be super hype. I know so many people have asked about it. So many people have wanted it. I am hype. I am excited. I want this to happen so badly you don't even know. And it helps with the channel. It helps out us so much given COVID and everything. It would really mean a lot. And like I said, you get all those amazing perks that I just listed, as well as a differing set of perks to see all of... Oh, thank you, Hot Sauce. Yes. I'll post some Winston emotes. I want to show these emotes off. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, and yo! Something Productions joining up, becoming the 34th member. Let's go, Something Productions. Hey! We're 1 away, ladies and gentlemen. It starts at $2. You too can become a baby rhino or a super rhino. Join the Ultra Squad and get us to 35. I promise the Dancing Pikachu is literally just a moment away here. Thank you, Something. Thank you, Rayquaza. Thank you, RG. And thank you to everybody who became a member. Seriously, you guys rock. You guys are absolutely incredible. Guys, we're 1 away. If we get 1 more member by the end of the week, we are going to, and there it finally shows up. Thank you, Pikachu. Better late than never. Appreciate you. If we get 1 more member, Nadia, my fiance, was just on with the pup, is gonna do her own shiny hunt. We get to decide what she's gonna do. Like, oh, I'm so excited for it. We're 1 away. We were 1 away. Can we get 1 more before the end of today's stream? Let's see. So here's the only thing, Alex. In that game, I am not... It's Diamond, so I'm not even close to Giratina. And I already caught Giratina in my copy of Platinum. And yo, Rhiannon, yes! Let's go! Yo, let's go! The Rhino train continues. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way. Let's friggin' go. Hype, that is friggin' hype. Let's go, baby, let's go! I haven't even had time to do all the cheers and shout out everybody individually and give them all Bulbasaur. I cannot believe that was so quick. Thank you so much. You guys don't even understand how much that helps me out and our family out. Oh my god, you guys are absolutely insane. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. It is so hype. I gotta give a cheer for that. That is, I don't even know what to say. That is incredible. You guys are absolutely beautiful, wonderful souls. Thank you so much. All this green is absolutely astonishing. Yes, as Spoony said, thank you. These are, oh my god. I gotta take a moment. I gotta post some of these. The only thing that could make this more hype is if Regidrago finally decided to shine. And I'm gonna show you guys all these new emotes. We even have me as Spiritomb once again. But thank you, you guys. We have my puppy there. We have me as Spiritomb, forever enshrined in emote history. Seriously, you guys, I cannot wait. The next video, you're all gonna have your names there. Please also let me know in my Discord server. You've now unlocked the special Hall of Fame role. Please hit me up with at me in my Discord if you want to take advantage of that and be in that role. Basically, it's just there for the Hall of Fame members to talk amongst themselves. Usually, I post a link to the new video 24 hours before there as well. If it doesn't go up for whatever reason on YouTube. But yes, there are all the new emotes. Thank you so much, guys. That is actually crazy. I think that's, I don't do this very often anymore, but I think that is absolutely worth doing one of these. That was a little member train, which I appreciate the heck out of. Thank you again, seriously, everybody who became a member today. RG and Rhiannon. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not, but you are epic. Epic. Hey, Citramelon, hey. I hope your bus comes soon. But yes, seriously, Matthew, just Spoony, everybody who's become a member, seriously, you guys absolutely rock. We just hit our latest... I hope the anti-train coalition doesn't come by. If I end up getting the job I applied for, I'll make sure to become a... Hey, if you can, Rhiannon. Yes, good. Thank you for clarifying. I will do my best to always pronounce it that way. Thank you for letting me know. But yes, and again, if you cannot become a member, do not feel terrible. Do not feel awful. It is not the end of the world. Trust me. I get the COVID. I was just saying, COVID, took a huge toll on my family. I'm sure it's taken a huge toll on your life and your family as well. Unemployment is sky high. I'm not the only person in the world who no longer has their job. I totally understand that. But if you can't do that, there's a lot of other things you can do to help out the channel. You can join the Discord. Link is free, and that's in the description below as well. You can like the video. That helps support the channel. You can share it with friends. You can check out and subscribe to the second channel, RandomTens, to see reactions, including hopefully a Regidrago tonight. That'd be really cool if we could get another reaction. But yeah, and oh my god, now we gotta actually figure out that what is she going to hunt? I think she just went to the bathroom bowl. She comes back, we're gonna have to let her know that we just hit that landmark. And yeah, this Sunday we're gonna have to do a hunt for Nat. Do you guys have any suggestions? I know she said Sudowoodo before. I might be up. We'll see if I can make it happen. I might be up to download Crystal and then have her do Sudowoodo in that. Even though it's full odds, I think it's pretty... I think... Or we could do Raid Den. You guys could actually hunt with her and help her out in a Raid Den. That could be really cool. Plus, I know you can, I think, get a Sudowoodo through the Raid Dens. So are you doing YouTube full-time again? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I literally, right now, there's nothing in, editing or within my field that would be good. I feel like I really don't want to start a new job until COVID. Obviously, if I might not have a choice. Thankfully to you guys, I actually do have a bit of a choice. I can actually, I make enough money from this that I can, actually go at it full-time and not feel too bad about it. That being said, though, yeah, if I could help it, I'd rather not get involved in a job out of desperation and while COVID is still happening, because it's such a like weird variable. I'd like to wait until there's a vaccine and, you know, there's some sense of normalcy and I can get like back into the workforce. Because I won't lie, I actually really like working amongst a team. I like working with people and collaborating and challenging myself, because I learned so much at the score. Like, if you guys have noticed, if you watch like my X and Y review compared to like, you know, my Platinum review, I love my Platinum review. I think it's really good. But like the X and Y review visually, like from an editing perspective, is like, it's like night and day. Like, I leveled up for sure. And that's because I was challenged by some really creative and talented people at the score. I was in the WC, and when I heard you talk so loud, I was like, oh, damn, you got it. I'm sorry. No, I did not. But we got something pretty crazy, which is my fiance is going to now do a shiny hunt. I can't believe that. That is actually insane. I got to play music again. I know. I'm sorry. Here, let me... No, that will be too loud. I just want to really quickly just show you guys. So we hit my wife is going to shiny... My wife will shiny hunt stream. So that's going to happen this Sunday, as long as everything works out. I got to obviously, like, clear it with her. She wants to do it, though. So, like... But then, yeah, literally the next one is 40, which will be shiny Celebi. So I guess I gotta start prepping for that. That'll be really cool. And then if we get to 45 and yo, random gamers, hey, got a little raid going on. What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome. Sorry, I'm just pimping out my member goals right here. We're going for Regidrago. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're doing well. How's Random Gamer out there doing? Hey, what's up, random gamers? I see you. How you doing? Thank you so much. But yeah, and then dyeing my hair pink at 45. And then I'm going to do my first sleep lock ever. We'll do a live stream sleep lock. I know I've had people ask me to do one of these forever. And that is going to be at 50 if we ever hit 50. Of course, it's crazy to think because, okay, I got to, here I am, by the way. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Thank you so much again, random gamers. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you brought some luck with you because we could use it. We're over odds on this hunt. But, hey, thank you. I seriously appreciate it. My wife is going to do a shiny hunting stream. People have asked for it forever. She's going to hop on and do one this Sunday. It's going to be very, very fun because she has no idea. She's never really done, like, a real shiny hunt before, only in Pokemon Go. So it'll be interesting. And, yo, what's up? Mr. Shiny Magikarp, how are you? No. Hey, random gamers, no. You just rate it. You never have to apologize. What's a sleep lock? It's basically like a Nuzlocke that goes on overnight. It's very long. It takes a while. It's a lot of effort involved. I actually got to do more studying myself, but as I understand it, that is sort of the gist of it. And yo, UDG Fusion with the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, my dude. Thank you for smashing that sub button. Sorry, there's usually music playing. We just got like 3 new members in like succession. We hit a member goal, which is why when you guys came in, I was showing off the member screen. But here we go. Back to the actual music. We got some Zelda music in the background. And hope for the shiny, like the vid, and it will be shiny. I hope so, Mr. Shiny Magikarp. I hope so. But yeah, that is absolutely hype. Thank you. Yeah, you don't sleep until you beat the game. Oh, I thought it was also like a Nuzlocke as well. I thought it was like you can only take the first Pokemon of like each route. Wow. Maybe I understood it wrong. But still, that's totally fine. I'm down to do it. But yeah, I gotta do Fire Red because, like, it's an easier game. I know it very, very well. But yeah, you basically... That's cool. That's actually really cool to know. Ooh, nice, Citramelon. It is... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hence the lock in it. But how do you play through PC? Well, so I would do basically... I have a GameCube and a Game Boy player. So I would do it through GameCube. So that's how I've been doing Emerald. So yeah, I would just literally like get a copy of the game, play it for you guys, and yeah. Easy peasy. What were you saying about Giratina? Oh, I was saying I might do Giratina one day. I always wanted to do it through Platinum, but I might do it through Soul Silver or Heart Gold if I figure out how to get Arceus. Because apparently you can get a Hall of Origin Arceus. And then you can bring it in, and I can trigger the event, which would be really cool, because I love Pokemon events. Right, that's what I thought, UDG Fusion. Yeah, that is absolutely what I thought. Super cool. I've had so many people ask me, like, hey, can you do a Nuzlocke? Can you do a Sleep Lock? So I thought, hey, you know what? We'll make it an incentive. Normally I cannot, but if I have enough time to, like, plan for it, maybe I can, like, you know, set up my in-laws in a hotel for the night or something. so that I have the house to just like go off and have fun with you guys, which is why, you know, setting it as a stream goal. Also, this might appeal to some of you guys. I've also been considering playing around with, maybe if we hit, I don't know, like, maybe I'll switch it. Maybe it'll be like 50 is like this goal. What the goal I'm about to say. But I've been thinking maybe if we hit a certain goal, bringing back the rarest for a little limited time run. Now, before I get anybody's hopes up, the reason why I haven't continued with the rarest is because I've been waiting for enough topics to really like justify doing a new season. I use an Elgato 60S or whatever I think it's called, Joe. But yeah, so I've been waiting. I've been like stockpiling ideas for the rarest until I have like enough that it's worth bringing it back and I can do it in the right way. The rarest. But if we get a sub goal, maybe I'll do like a little limited run and I can get it to you guys quicker. That's, if you're interested. Again, I don't want to like ever hold content over you guys. Like, I'd never be like, yo, I'll only do the Sun and Moon review, like in-depth review. If you guys like, you know, if I get 60 members, like I'd never do that. So I don't like doing it with content. So the rarest will come at some point regardless, but maybe I'll bump it up in the schedule. I wasn't probably going to do it until like next year, like late next year, but maybe I'll bump it up until like summer of next year or something if we hit a certain goal. Really? I didn't know that, Alex. Well, so apparently there's a way. So on Saturday, we did the tweaking void glitch to get shiny Darkrai, and we got it in under 100. And I found out that you can actually do the same glitch to get Arceus. It's a lot more complex to get Arceus, but still, you can get it using the same method, basically. And if you catch that Hall of Origin, you cannot trade it into other games, like up through games, but you can use it to get access to the Soul Silver Heart Gold event. And that'd be really cool. Also, I really want to see how my Darkrai looks in Soul Silver Heart Gold walking behind me. I think that'd be absolutely insane. So I'm probably going to start replaying through like Soul Silver Heart Gold soon, because there's so much I want to do in that game in terms of shiny hunting. I'd also really love to do... Oh, wait, maybe not. I'm thinking. My brain is thinking. Ooh, I just thought of something. Really cool. I could actually dual hunt Kyogre and Groudon as well, or even Rayquaza, maybe. No, I definitely want to do... Yeah, I could do... Because I could do Rayquaza or Kyogre and Groudon in, like, Emerald version, right? Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I could do, like, let's say I do Groudon in Emerald version, soft resetting, on my GameCube, right? And then, because my problem why I couldn't do dual hunting for Darkrai was literally because I couldn't do dual hunting for Darkrai literally because I was, I don't have 2 capture cards, but I could use my capture card to do, like, to get, like, Kyogre on one and then do Groudon on the other. Oh, that could be interesting. Hey, thank you so much, Random Gamer. Seriously, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Every raid helps, dude. Thank you. Seriously. No, I'm not. Trust me. I've been in the position of, like, I've raided someone and they don't even either notice or they, like, you know, say, oh, I wish you brought more people or something. And, like, no. To me, it's, like, any extra little bit of, like, hype is welcome. So thank you. Seriously. It does, Rayquaza. It does. I really need to get a new Nintendo 3DS for the older Pokemon games. Yo, I have so many ideas of, like, how, like, some hunts we can do, guys. I really, like, Heracross made me want to do more full odds hunting, if you can't tell. Darkrai, and then the Celebi event coming up, too, and, like, trying to, like, convince Nad to do... No, I think Nad should do den raids with you guys, because then you guys can help her, and I think that's really, really fun. Plus, it's, like, she has better odds as well. But yeah, you guys can actually, like, show her the ropes that way. Whereas, like, if I had her do Sudowoodo and, like, Crystal, for example, she, you know, probably... Yeah, that'd be sick, Joe. Skyloft theme. I'm just, like, on a Zelda playlist. I feel like I've run through all the, like, Halloween stuff, the creepy stuff, the, like, hype stuff. So now I'm, like, just let Zelda ride, you know? I love I will say, I feel about Skyward Sword actually a lot of how I feel about Sword and Shield. Except almost like reverse, where like Sword and Shield, I really appreciate the story and the attention to detail, and the celebration of the 25th anniversary, like woven in and Groose and Girahim and all that. That I appreciate. The gameplay, though, is a bit, like, redundant sometimes and regressive to the formula of Zelda, I think, in areas. Whereas Sword and Shield is funny because, like, I think the story is trash, but mostly trash. There's some good stuff, but mostly trash. And then it's like the gameplay, I have a lot of fun playing through these games. So that's really interesting, actually. Also, I have a question for you guys. Would you rather me do, if I were to do a sleep lock, would you rather I do like something like Fire Red? Hey, Tiago, thank you for the sub and welcome to the Stampede. Let's go. Thank you for smashing that sub button, Tiago. I appreciate you. Would you guys rather I do it like on Sword and Shield or something like Fire Red, Leaf Green? Like, what game do you guys think I should do a sleep lock on? I want to ask. I might not do whatever you say because you guys could be like, do Sun and Moon. And like, I will never do a sleep lock on Sun and Moon. Sorry. It's way too long. It's like 40 hours of gameplay. But I'm curious. Yes. Yes. No, exactly, Beans. Exactly. But yeah, I love the music. In both cases, my point originally is, in both cases, the games left me a little unsatisfied, but I love the music in both. The romance theme between Link and Zelda. Oh man, one of my favorite themes in gaming ever. And then this one, the Skyloft theme is very, very good as well. Just like the Skyward Sword theme in general is also really good. That like reversing it plays Zelda's Lullaby is cool also. XY, I guess? I don't know. X and Y could be fun. I will say, I'd rather stay away from Gen 6 games if possible, only because I just went through them. What is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon of all time is Mimikyu. Mimikyu. I have a shiny on my arm forever. I just love the thing, which is very, very funny. I've actually never used it in battle, like on a playthrough. I love it solely because of what it represents, more so than actually using one. But in Sword and Shield, or Sun and Moon review, I'm hoping that one of you guys picks Mimikyu for that. One of the first 30 members gets to pick nicknames and the actual, like, Pokemon that... It's going to be RNG. I'll do it whenever I'm able to start up playing through that game, obviously. I'll let everybody know. If you want, Alex, sure. That's dope. My favorite equals... Did I count that? I think I might have double counted, but that's fine. I usually, like, miss so many. My favorite equals Charizard, Rayquaza, and Venusaur. Nice! All three iconic Pokemon. Mascot Pokemon, in fact. I guess also I just realized you guys were so fast with the membership thing. I literally just realized I suppose I have to I guess I have to move Darkrai to the very end, eh? Because we hit it. We hit that goal so quickly. I was never expecting that, but yeah. I guess when we hit Darkrai, you know what? When we hit Darkrai, it's no longer traveling. What we need to do is we need to actually... Okay, I need to... Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's giant, but that is the one that I need. There he is. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. So we'll put him just right there. Now he's front-facing. All right, thank you again to everybody who became a member. We hit the goal. But yeah, I don't know. I love that Darkrai so much. Like, the fact that we got it so under odds and, like, I love that thing. Darkrai, like, actually, because of that one stream, if you can't tell, I'm very sentimental with my Pokemon. That one stream and getting that shiny that quick literally bumped Darkrai from being, like, probably, like, you know, in my top 50. Like, I've always wanted to do the hunt, but, like, I've never been, like, crazy serious about it or anything. To literally, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Darkrai, like, now cracks my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Just for that, because I'm such a sucker for, like, crazy moments like that. Mimikyu is my fave. It will likely only ever be replaced if there's ever a Ghost evolution. Ooh. So did you gravitate towards Mimikyu because of the Ghost part of it? It's Venusaur sick. It's like a dinosaur frog. Hey, nice random guy. My favorite is currently Lucario, though I'm kind of thinking if it should be Shiny Inteleon. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Dirt Top? Well, welcome. For real. Have him hanging out in your room? Darkrai? I mean, he's always here. Why do you think my nightmares are so... No, I'm kidding. Ba, 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 ba. Joe, I purposefully try to stay away from anything that's copyright. Nintendo's gotten a lot more lax with their copyright stuff, though I am curious to see. This one could be because this playlist uses some of the Zelda orchestral music, but typically my rule is like if a major studio or label owns it, I try to stay away from it as best I can. I think I'm biased for Alolan Vulpix. It's a great Pokemon though, and also like Alolan Ninetales as well. Another Pokemon that's been growing on me lately, I gotta say, Alolan Sandslash. I liked it when it came out, but like, I don't know, something about it. That and Alolan Raichu. Like, originally, Alolan Marowak was my favorite of that bunch. But I don't know, like, those two have really been growing on me in a big way. I'd love to, like, remake my top 10 favorite Pokemon at some point. Maybe I'll do it for the 25th anniversary of the series. Maybe I'll do my top 25 favorite Pokemon video. Because, man, like, I love so many Pokemon, and like it changes with every new generation and every year, and doing these shiny hunts, and just like the littlest thing can change it like so much, right? Like I think at this point, like Tapu Fini is probably my favorite Tapu just because of what happened on Sunday, just like how hyped that was. Like I think now it was always like one of my favorites, but like it was always like my second favorite after Coco, but now I think it's like just my favorite because of that. Slim, hey, what's up, Cindy? It's quite the challenge. I just remembered I still have my shiny Mimikyu plush I wanted to give you. Oh man, I'm still so sorry. Yeah, I never, but I will say it was probably for the best that I never got a P.O. box, because I literally ended up just like stopping the channel and like moving to Toronto, and wow, you're crazy kind. I'm definitely gonna like have to, so they just recently announced that the the Pokemon Center new like America website will now ship to other countries, including Canada. So I'm gonna have to get a new plush. What do you guys think I should get? What do you guys think I should get plush-wise? Should I try to go for Darkrai? Should I, try to get... I do have a Mimikyu plush, although it's like... It's hidden in the back there. I have Umbreon. I have Raichu. Should I get a hat? Like, what do you guys think? Is this Sword and Shield? Yes. You know what? I'll tell you what. If I can get 5, like, rarest Rhino members, I'll get the Ultra Mareep. But it is literally $600 Canadian here. Plus shipping. Hey, what's up, Levi? Yeah, so far so good, man. Hope you're doing well. Get one of the new Christmas items? I'm down. I'm down for sure. Does it include the UK? I do not know. But I thought doesn't the UK have its own Poke Center? Hey, Cindy, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, Cindy. Yeah, it's way too expensive, unfortunately. I can't justify that ever. I can't sit here and be like, guys, can you become members because I lost my job, and then be like, hey, I'm gonna buy a $600 Mareep. Like, no, I'm thinking like something like, like 30 bucks or less. Ghost type is my favorite. Mimikyu is my favorite because of his backstory and its relationship with Jessie in the anime. I thought that was a really cool thing that the studio did, which like, it's like quite the parallel to Pikachu. It's like the perfect, and I love that now like Mimikyu is more like popular than Pikachu even. What is your favorite type? I love electric types. I also love Electric, Dragon, and Dark. Those are probably my 3 favorites. But like, I think out of the 3 of them, Electric is probably. And I love so many different electric types, it's actually kind of weird though. I don't really love any like electric legendary or like mythicals. It's all like the base ones. It's like, I love Manectric, I love Raichu, I love Alolan Raichu, I love Ampharos, I love oh my god, Lantern. Lantern's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love Luxray. I love oh my god, Gen 5. It's so obvious, and yet I cannot remember it. Oh, Electrike or Electros. No weaknesses. No weaknesses. Imagine that. Gen 6. Helioptile and Heliolisk. That line I love. And then Gen 7. I mean, Tapu Koko is pretty cool. I gotta admit. But between Alolan Raichu and Charjabug and Vikavolt. What is your favorite gym leader? Claire. Claire is probably my favorite gym leader because as a kid, I was like, what do you mean I'm not worthy of the badge? And she was tough. Like, I was one of those kids who like only, Princess Car, Skull, Cry. Oh my god. What happened? Did something happen to Melania? Oh my god. Everything okay, Roy? Jay Gone Per. Hey, what's up, Jay Gone? You're Portuguese. I'm Canadian. What about Luxray? It's my favorite electric from Gen 4. I like fire type because it's easier to defeat grass type. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of grass types. Anyway, my point was just, I was going to say, what was I going to say? Something about typing and I picked Typhlosion, the Typhlosion line, and like over-leveled it, but Claire having that damn Kingdra and those Dragonairs was like a pain. Hello, Morgan! How are you doing today? What do you think of Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire? I was very not a fan of them until I recently replayed them. I just put out my review, actually, my in-depth review. Well, it's not in-depth, those games, but it is a review. It's like an almost 25-minute long review of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. If you want to get like my full thoughts, you can check out that video on my channel. But to put it like, you know, quickly, summarize it, I was impressed when I went back and played them. Especially coming off of X and Y, there's a lot in them that I really like. Yes, I hate that the Battle Frontier's not there. Yes, they still, you know, have some like frame rate issues because of just like the engine they're using, especially if you play them on the older hardware of 3DS. But you know, I really like them. I love what they did with the oh my god, the Delta episode. I love that they actually fleshed out some of the characters more, including your rival and the evil team leaders. It's just, they're really well-made games. Sapphire and Pearl. Interesting. I was Ruby and Diamond. Though it was my brother's copy of Diamond, but yeah, still. Ooh, nice. I definitely need to play the Mystery Dungeon games at some point. I've heard really good things. What's your favorite starter? My favorite starter, it's a toss-up between Cyndaquil, because that was my first Pokemon ever, and Rowlet, because that is like, those lines. I can't really pick between them. Like, to me, like, their final evolutions and like their baby evolutions are like the same level for me. But Rowlet was like, the more that like Sun and Moon ages, the more I remember those times very, very fondly. It was such a crazy moment in my life and for this channel, and like, it's insane. And like I said, I'm a sucker for nostalgia. And so like that specific Decidueye, that burger that I have, that I've literally used in this game, I've now transferred, is just so like important to me, in a way that like that nameless Typhlosion can't be, you know? So it's a toss-up. They're like 1 and 2. It's like 1A, 1B, you know? They're like my Michael Jordan, LeBron James, for any of you basketball fans out there. I love my little Spitfire. Oh, nice. Nice, Z-Toxic. You don't hear that very often, people praising the male Salandit, so I'm glad that it's got a fan, you know? Hey, no worries, Joe. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Burger is the OG. Yeah, it's, you know, it's hard not to feel nostalgia. With how Pokemon games often hint towards future gens, what do you think in Swish and its DLCs hint at Gen 9? You're absolutely right. There's something in these games that we are not noticing right now that are pointing completely, probably even more so in the DLC, like you said, that are pointing completely to what the like new region or new Pokemon are going to be. We'll see. Game Freak's pretty good about hiding it. It usually doesn't come out until like, you know, afterwards. I don't know. I haven't even explored all of Crown Tundra yet, so I guess I got to do that first. But we'll see. We'll see. I guess no one's found it yet. If like, you know, the eagle-eyed people who literally spend like hours and hours like going through combing every detail haven't found it, then there's sure as hell no chance that this schlub somewhere in the middle of Canada is gonna be the guy to figure it out. But I don't know. I would say definitely like look at, you know, the ruins. Look at the pictures in the background. Look at, you know, dots. Look at, I mean, maybe it's in Braille. Maybe it has something to do with Braille, right? Winnie! My win! Come see me! Hi, buddy! Hi! How's my dude? Did you go outside? Wow, did you go to the bathroom?
Yep, and he was a piglet.
Good boy! And you ate? Good boy. What's going on, man? What's going on? What? Oh my god, Jeremy Smith! Yo, I was like petting my dog, and Jeremy just like comes through and is like, hey, why don't I become another member? Because 35 wasn't enough. Let's go! Jeremy Smith, hype! Dude, thank you so much. Yo, I I didn't even see that. Holy cow, that's a cute dog. Yes! He is a very, very cute dog. He's adorable. I'm so happy, like, despite how this year's gone, I said to Nad even, because, like, yesterday was mine and Nad's second 2-year anniversary engagement from when we got engaged. Also, don't think I forgot about you, Jeremy. I will get back to this, but I just want to play this up. My point being was just, and yo, Carlo Juliano, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, dude. Appreciate you smashing that sub button. Yeah, that applause is for you, Jeremy. That is for you. I hope you enjoyed that. But yes, I was saying, just to finish my thought, I was saying to Nad yesterday, you know, as much as it sucks that we should have been married by now, and we should have had gone on a nice honeymoon, and, you know, been more secure in our life, and everything like that, we didn't have him 2 years ago. Like, we didn't, you know, like, he is making this whole year better than it ever had any reason to be. Along with you guys, honestly, doing these streams again is I didn't even know I could feel this kind of joy again. And I know that's a little bit somber. That's a bit of a pessimistic kind of, but you guys seriously have made this year so good. And between you guys and him, I feel very lucky, honestly. I literally went to bed on Sunday night after the Tap Infinity one. I was like, I'm so lucky. Like, I'm so lucky. So thank you guys. And it's because of people like Jeremy for, you know, becoming members and really genuinely helping out. Like, this helps me worry that much less about little things. Like, Nad recently, unfortunately, broke my glasses, and all of a sudden it was like, uh-oh, now we have to budget for glasses with our, like, you know, feeble part-time, you know, monies, and it's like, all this stuff, like, this little, like, this member, I shouldn't say little, it was actually enormous, this member train that we've experienced today actually, like, helps, like, you know, me kind of be like, okay, like, we'll be okay, like, we'll be, like, it just helps so much. So, thank you, Jeremy, thank you to everybody else who's become a member, seriously, you guys are hype, and we are now at 36 out of, I think it still says 35, because I haven't even updated. I gotta update it off stream. I didn't think we would get, literally, I think we've had 6 new members today. So, again, thank you to or 5, it's been 5. But still, thank you to everybody who's become a member. I seriously appreciate the heck out of you. And we are now 4 away, ladies and gentlemen. We are 4 away from the shiny Celebi hunt in Crystal. 4 away. We're literally only, think about this, we are 9 away from me dyeing my hair pink. 9 away, guys, from pink hair. That is insane. That is insane. To put that in perspective, when we started this, when I started streaming literally less than 2 weeks ago, I was at 10 members. And I love those members, because those members stuck through me through literally like me uploading nothing. So you guys are OG. I love you so much. You know I love you. I know some of you are probably like creeping right now, but you guys are amazing. But like the fact that we have almost quadrupled that in literally the span of like not even 2 weeks just is an attestament to how incredible, how generous, how lucky I am as a content creator to have you guys in my corner. So thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I thank you. Nad thanks you. Winston thanks you. You guys are absolutely incredible. Again, the only way to literally make this stream more hype is if we can get the shiny Regidrago. That's the only way it can be done.
When am I streaming?
You're going to stream Sunday if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I think you're going to do RandomTens. So what I was doing on Sunday and what I was doing with Barley yesterday.
Sure.
Where you, basically it's 3 people in the community will be able to help you.
Oh.
Yes, so it's like, that's why. Because even if you're like a little bit unsure of yourself, these guys are going to help out. These guys are going to raid with you. Yeah. And obviously I'll be around. Like, I'm not just going to like, I'm not going to, you know, pull an ad and sleep in the background. I love you. But I'll be around. But yeah, so if you need anything, it'll all be good. But I cannot wait.
Snitching on me for sleeping.
When I get a job, I'll become a member. Hey, no worries, Beans. Like I said, again, if you cannot afford to become a member, if you cannot make it work, I get it. I just, like, I get it. We are not in a position, I, unfortunately, right now, can't really go around much and, you know, become members to my favorite streamers either. Like, I honestly get it. It sucks. Like, this year sucks. So, don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad if you cannot become a member. A member. Again, there's a lot of other things you can do that cost $0. Liking the stream, subscribing, ringing that bell notification, subscribing on my second channel, RandomTens, and watching the content there. Checking out my latest videos that I've uploaded. I uploaded an Amiibo video and a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate review on my channel. Liking those videos, you know, commenting there. That helps out a ton. Sharing it with your friends helps out a ton. Joining the Discord is free in the comment section below, the description below. That's all free. That's all free. It takes, you know, not a whole lot of time, and it helps out a ton. So, you don't have to become a member, but I'm just saying, if you guys want to see me with pink hair by the end of the year, We're getting dangerously close. Closer than I honestly ever thought was gonna come. So, we're getting there, and that's kind of scary. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, if you want to become a member, if you want to do any of that, links as always are in the description right down below. Check it out. You get all those perks like I mentioned earlier. And again, if you're on the fence, just check it out. Starts at only $2 Canadian per month. And, you know, I'd appreciate it. It really does help. So let's go. Thank you again, Jeremy. Thank you to everybody else. Oh, man. I'm actually, you know what? Man, I don't even know. I think that I'm gonna have to do like an RNG to name. I'm gonna name the Regidrago after one of the members. I think I gotta do it. Because that's like literally, you guys are so strong, so powerful on these streams that like I think I gotta name the Regidrago after you guys. It's not much honestly, but it's something, you know. And yeah, your mom's song. So it's the song of the doggo. He's so cute in his little onesie too. He's so cute. Hey, nice. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. I'll check it out afterwards, for sure. And yeah, like I said, also, and this goes to Jeremy, to literally anybody RG who's become a member of the Discord, you are now entitled to be part of the Hall of Fame role. So if you want a special role in the Discord, just at me, just at, like, RandomTens or at Staniel, I think it is. Floofy Samoyed. He's so cute. Like, you don't even understand. I absolutely adore him. Your dog, did he see food again? No, Natty's mom just got home from work. So, he's, like, at the door barking. I gotta post. I just gotta post. I'm sorry, guys. I know this might get annoying for some of you. I'm literally just gonna post a wall in the chat right now of my dog because I can. Oh, no, I can't. Not that many. Too much dog for the stream, I guess. Okay, can that post? Can I post that? Nope, still not. Too much dog. Too much Winston. All right, one more. Okay, that's how many. That's the maximum Winstons I can post. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Winston Overload. He's just too cute. Look at him. There's a shiny Regidrago. Yeah. It's got a new headset. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. What'd you get? Not enough dog? I know, but that's all they allow. They don't even want me, who, like, is running the stream, to post too much, you know? He's too adorable. The thing is, too, that I'm really looking forward to, like, I love that he's a puppy and he can fit in my arms and, like, he's cute and he's bitey, and I love all that. I really do. But, man, when he is, like, a dog, like, when we can go for walks and he's, like, you know, this big, giant, fluffy mass of a dog, like, I'm so excited. I've only ever grown up with, like, fully grown dogs. I think I've said this before. So I'm, like, so excited for that. Because, like, I just love, like, when dogs are, like, dogs, you know? They're not, I mean, he's never going to be as cute as, like, each day that passes, he's never going to be as small and as cute and as adorable as the day before. That's, like, that's just a fact. But he's always going to be my little boy, and I cannot wait to, like, take him on, like, big runs. Like, I'm going to go running with him, and I'm going to, like, I'm just excited. And, like, play Frisbee with him, and yeah. Hey, what's up, Sergio? It's 15 seconds behind? Yeah, it is behind. But it's not much of a delay. It's only a slight delay, honestly. So, we should be okay. I hope so, at least. I hope we're okay. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And that is also not a shiny Reggie. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I thought that was shiny for a second. I literally did. It was not, though. As always, it was not. What's your favorite Pokemon game? My favorite Pokemon game of all time is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I have, like, the Soul... I keep saying Soul. The Silver and Gold, like, nostalgia is very strong within me. But then you take that, and you literally, like, amplify it by just, like, the mechanics of Gen 4 and, like, Platinum, which is honestly one of my favorite games in terms of, like, the actual combat and the story and, like, just, it was Game Freak, like, in my opinion, at their best. So yeah, it's gotta be Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I can't help it. Otherwise, honestly, probably, like, Fire Red or Leaf Green or, maybe Platinum. Like, those are probably among my top 3. Those are, like, just to play, just to have fun with, to play. Objectively, Black and White 1 are just, like, but, like, they're such heavy games. Like, you actually have to be, like, in the mood to, like, deal with, like, animal abuse and, like, ends tragic, like, story, and, like, it's a lot to take in. So, in terms of, like, if I had to say, like, what's the best Pokemon game I've ever played, it's Black and White. It's Black and White 2, for sure. But in terms of, like, my personal favorite, it's, like, either the Gen 1 remakes, the Gen 2 remakes, or Platinum, probably. Hey, 69 likes. Nice. I also like Black and White 2. They're great games. Yours are Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield are good. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not, like, at the bottom of my like, tier list, I guess. But they're also not at the top. I think that making, like, all this extra content DLC and limiting players' choice in terms of a lot of things, which I'll talk about whenever I inevitably review the games, doesn't sit as well with me. It's like they cut the corners that they did with Gen 6, but they also, like, locked a lot more behind stuff, and that I don't appreciate. I think they took away a lot of, like, your choice and your opportunity in this. Hey, thanks, Josh, and I'm sorry to hear, oh my god, 10,000, dude. But hey, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you've been doing well, and I hope that Playable shines for you any moment. You're way over odds, man. Platinum's so good. I got a shiny second Drago on my second account. Regice 200. Hey, nice. I wish you all the luck, Z-Toxic. That's awesome. I would like to preface the Regice is on my main. Oh, okay, cool. But hey, you can just trade them amongst each other, right? I think. Oh, maybe not, though, because it's on the same... Oh. Interesting. No, but Pokemon Bank you can. Never mind. Never mind, I'm dumb. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I wonder what number they put this at. This is Zelda's Lullaby. You can through home, yeah. I recognize that after I have no idea what number it is, but it is not number 1, which is like... I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Hey, no worries. Yeah, Spoony. I'm actually probably going to be getting off right around 6 o'clock, 6:30, I would assume. I want to try to get to, like, 1800 is sort of my goal. And, yeah, we're getting, like, 18, 12, 18, something like that. But, yeah, no worries. No worries. I hope to see you. If not, though, I totally understand. And, yeah, thanks so much. Seriously. And for modding as well. You did a bang-up job. I saw you, like, deleting some messages and taking care of some spam and shouting out for the likes and stuff, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, seriously. Do you have Galar form birds yet? I don't. I'm waiting to catch them after I get this guy. I literally will not get them until I get this guy. You can cradle your pup the way your wife does. Seeing her in the background, my husband and I have 2 great purrs, and I miss being able to carry them around like that. That's the thing, right? It's all about, like, as life goes on, as time moves on, like, you miss it, right? And you wish you could just, like, have one more day, like, back when they were that small and cuddly, and you don't care about the biting or the, like, the pooping or peeing or whatever. Like, it's just, you know, you miss it. So I do try to be aware of that, and I try to, but you can never have enough time, you know? You just can't.
Does that mean I can do my training down here?
You can do what?
My training down here is at 6.
Yeah, sure. We'll set that as a hard end. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, yeah, so I don't have to go upstairs.
Yep.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
Then I will get dressed.
Where the shinies at? I know, Rayquaza, I know. If the Galarian birds weren't locked, I would be doing... Oh, yeah. So I literally made thumbnails for all the birds and all the Regis, and then found out that, oh, yeah, no, you can only... And, like, I had to, like, cut out the, like, PNGs and, like, change the color. Like, I had to do a lot in Photoshop to get them good. It was probably, like, half an hour per thumbnail. I made all 5, could only end up using 1. Pain, man. Pain. So I feel that. I also should just warn you guys that, like, if we do get this, I would not expect the reaction. I mean, who knows what I'm going to do in the moment, but, like, I would not expect the reaction quite as crazy as, like, Darkrai and not Regidrago, Tapu Fini. Hey, Gonzalo, how are you? I'm good. Will you hunt Regigigas? That shiny's pretty cool. I would love to, and I might still, but if I do it, I can actually dual hunt it on, I have one ready to go in Alpha Sapphire. Oh, here we go. Here's Romance. Wow, someone actually feels like me. They put it, like, among the top 5 best Zelda songs. Interesting. I love this song. It's so whimsical. It's like, It's like a Disney movies from like the Disney Renaissance, you know? Do you have your reaction for Darkrai uploaded? Yes, I do, Half-Blood Martha. It is on my second channel, though, RandomTens. That's where I post my reactions afterwards. So that, as well as Tapu Fini, are up there now. Just type in RandomTens. It should show up. It should literally be, like, my avatar, but just, like, with a different background color. I guess that's true, Bagel, but, like, at this point, it's not worth it to me. I'm not going to replay Sword and Shield that soon. Yeah, I know. It'd have to be on a different save. I'm not down for that right now. But yes, you're right. I still have them at some point if there's ever a way to get them. That sounds great, Alex. No, it sounds like you absolutely followed the rules of the Discord 100% accurately. No, I think that's fine. If not, just ask a mod. Feel free to ask a mod in there. They usually have a colored name, so just at one of them. They're there literally to help. Registeel is the worst pattern to repeat? Really? You need all the badges to catch any of the Regis. Oh. Interesting. I just really don't want to play through Sword and Shield right now. I like being in the post game, you know? Yeah, also, I don't know if you guys heard that earlier, but Nad has to do something for work at 10 after 6. So that is going to be a hard cap today. I was honestly thinking I might go to 6:30, but it's going to be a hard cap. So whatever we can do up until 6:10 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So right now, for example, it's almost 5 p.m. So that gives us like an hour and like 10 minutes basically still before I have to log off. Ba 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 da 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 da. It is pretty funny, Cindy. Roy boy, he fell into a hole. He was playing Manhunt in Tokyo, and then he saw it. It was his best friend, Mick Pete. His old friend was there in a lake. I want to see if that summons Roy. Usually if you sing about him long enough, he just shows up. Bop, bop. Alright. Wow, 1666. Guys, we are getting up there. I can't believe we're almost at 2,000. Ah, thank you, Cindy. I hope so, too. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, it's taking a little while. Really? You have to be champion to get Calyrex. Interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. The shiny isn't even that different. You're right. It is not that different. I'm actually a little scared that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to get, like, distracted 1 second, freaking out over, like, you know, a new member or a sub or whatever, and, like, it's so similar that I'm just going to, like, miss the sparkles and just reset or run away. A Link to the Past, but Zelda, eh? It's definitely, you know what? It's the most, like, important Zelda. I think that is worth, it's the one that literally set the template for every other Zelda to follow. Like, before A Link to the Past, it was just, like, you know, it was a good game, exploring game. Everybody loved it. It had great music. But it was, like, you know, it really became Zelda, I feel like, and found its identity with A Link to the Past. An identity that they're still doing over and over and reusing, literally right up until Breath of the Wild. And then even then, the identity's still there. It just, like, it finally decided it was going to put on, like, a new coat, you know? Finally, after, like, 2 decades. It is a great game. It is a great game. What is your favorite Zelda game? Ooh, okay. Ah, so hard. There's so many good ones, man. Don't make me choose. All right. It's got to be Ocarina of Time because it's literally, like, the game that, like, you know how I said I played, like, Mario 64 the most of any other game earlier in this stream? That is true. But, like, Mario 64 is, like, a pick-up-and-play game. Like, it's not a game that, like, I've beaten the most times. Whereas, like, Zelda Ocarina of Time, like, you know, that, like, 20 to, like, 30-hour campaign of a game, that is the game I've literally, like, completed and beaten the most in my life. I mean, if you get rid of the Skulltulus. I've only done the Skulltulus once just so I can say I've 100%ed. And that was, like, yeah. There was no need to do that. There was just, like, a summer project I had. But yeah, I love Ocarina of Time. It was like, it was literally, like, I've said this before on stream, but it's the first time I played a video game, and I felt like it was, like, art. Like, it was, like, the first time I played a video game, and I was like, oh, it's not just, like, running and jumping and, like, dying, and it's, like, actually, there's something going on here. There's a story being told. There's, like, secrets to be discovered, and it was, like, the first game that, like, I had to share. Well, not the first game. I think Pokemon had a little bit of that as well, to be honest, but Zelda, like, took what I loved about Soul Silver, but made it more immersive. It made it more, you know, or Soul Silver, Silver version, sorry. And it made it, like, more immersive. It made it more, you know, realistic. It was so epic in a scale that even, like, Silver and Gold wasn't to me. Twilight Princess is very good. But yeah, and then I love Wind Waker, because Wind Waker is, like, a better Ocarina of Time. See, like, it's a sequel, and it's a direct sequel, but it's actually, like, better. Like, the combat is smoother. I think it's more fun to explore. Mind you, it's definitely better in, like, the remake, but still, yeah, like, aside from the fetch quest, it's so good. The items are so much fun. Ganondorf is the best Ganondorf has, like, ever been. Don't at me. Twilight Princess is, like, the darkest in the series. It has some of the, like, the most fun puzzles. Man, the Claw Shot dungeon is so much fun. Midna is, like, probably the best companion. And then, you know, Skyward Sword, I love, like I said earlier, I love the music. I love, like, the storyline in it. But then I don't really like the gameplay as much. Like, I find it's kind of redundant in points. And then we have Breath of the Wild, which, my god, Breath of the Wild is such a... I don't like open world games. They're too big for me. Breath of the Wild is, like, to me, what, like, The Witcher or, like, Skyrim did for so many gamers. It, like, got me to invest my time into an open world game. And I love it. I love it so much. And then Majora's Mask, I know some people might be like, hey, you kind of missed one there, dude. I missed a few, but, like, specifically in that, like, lineup of the 3D games, the, like, console 3D games, I missed Majora's Mask. That's because I've never beaten it. I've never been able to get through it. I always start it and then never finish it. Mind you, I've never tried the 3DS version, which I think they, like, made easier for people like me who have a hard time with it, but I just, the timer, like, just cranks my anxiety up to 11, and I just, like, find myself not having fun, and I stop. And I know there's, like, exploits, but yeah, why don't you stream on Twitch? I just prefer YouTube's interface, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't think I would get as much of a turnout on Twitch. I think, like, most of my audience is here on YouTube, so it just makes the most sense for me in this channel. Yeah, same beans. But yeah, I also love A Link to the Past, including the remake. I love A Link Between... No, not A Link Between Worlds. I haven't played A Link Between Worlds. I played A Link to the Past. I played the original game. I actually love the original game. So much so that I beat it on the Master Quest back in the day. Yeah, absolutely love it. I used a guide for the Master Quest, I'll be honest. But yeah. Link's Awakening. I played the original, and I love the original, and I also love the remake so much. Haven't played Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, though I've heard good things. Do Majora's Mask as a member goal? Honestly, I don't think that's much. I think, like, Pokemon stuff is more of, like, the incentives here. But I will play it eventually, don't worry. Have you ever played The Last of Us? Yes, I played the first one. I haven't played the second. But that's literally not because of the controversy. I'm sure I'd love the game. It's literally just because I don't have money to just, like, buy a full-price game right now. That I'm not using for, like, content. Like, if I'm using it for content, I can justify it, sort of. But, yeah, no. Like, I bought, the Mario All-Stars pack, but, like, I'm gonna milk that thing for content. But I can't do it for just enjoyment. If I could, there's, you know, I'd love to be picking up, oh my god, there's a game out right now that the Spider-Man Miles Morales stuff. Hey, what's up, Xeno? Welcome. I still need to play Link's Awakening Remake. Well, that's a game that should not be full price. I'm sorry. It's, like, fun, but the problem is the original game was, like, made to be, like, you know, quick in small doses, so it's a very short game. It has some hard puzzles, but it's a quick, short game with not a whole lot to do with it. And they didn't really rectify that in the most recent. I think you should go for the Ash Cat, Pikachu, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like, shiny hunt it? Is it still even available? Ba-da-ba-ba, It's a better place than Pokemon Let's Go, at least. That's true. Ned! Can I get some snacks? Sorry. I thought they were behind me, but I guess when Nad had the dog on the bed, she moved them, so he couldn't get into them. It's a better price than Pokemon Let's Go, at least. I actually think you get more... I genuinely think you get more content in Pokemon Let's Go. Oh, but also the berries, sorry. But I'll have Doritos. Sure. Just a little snacks. Just some snacks to get me through till dinner time. Do we know what we're doing for dinner yet?
No idea.
Okay, that's fine.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. My favorite game of all time is either Super Mario Galaxy or Chrono Trigger. I can't choose. They're so different, but also so good. Asok, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, my dude. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. I'm about as good with names as I am at catching shiny Regidragos, which is to say, not good at all. Nice, Cindy. It does seem unfair, doesn't it, Francisco? But yeah, favorite third-party game? If Chrono Trigger doesn't count because it was on a Nintendo system, then I think favorite third-party game has got to be maybe Uncharted 2, honestly. Speaking of Naughty Dog. I love Uncharted 2. It's really good. Sonic 2. Overwatch, maybe. Those are all games I put, like, multiple time into. And absolutely adore. Yes, Beans. Yes, exactly. Mohammed, yeah. Gen 5 definitely took some swings, and I think they worked out, but... Nice, Alex. I've never played Persona 4. Heard good things. Have played Persona 5. Love it. Haven't beaten it. Unfortunately for me and for Persona, I am a completionist, which is very hard in a game that is that jam-packed full of content. I just hope one day we get it on the Switch, because I would play the heck out of that on the Switch. I love playing RPGs on the Switch. It's like, well, not the Switch, it's in handheld. Do you prefer 3D or pixel Pokemon? Great question. I like both. I really do. Like, obviously we never got sprite forms of these two Pokemon, and I think they both look great. Like, Appleton never had a sprite. I mean, like, not a legitimate sprite. I know, like, in the PC box, they kind of had, like, their sprites, but... And, you know, I saw it as a 3D Pokemon first. Mimikyu, I saw as a 3D Pokemon first. And it's my favorite Pokemon of all time. So, I like both. I wish that, like, it wasn't one or the other. I genuinely do wish that they would, like, form a, like, C team at Game Freak or another developer. And, like, still make, once in a while, like, a 2D Pokemon game. But I can't see them doing that and like... It'd be hard to justify it. But man. Like, imagine Yacht Club games, the way that they animate sprites, like, working on a Pokemon game. That's like a dream. I have not read the Pokemon manga. I own it, but... My mom bought me, like, the Johto ones, which is great, but there's so many characters and, like, scenarios that I didn't understand because they're, like, part of a, you know, the whole series. It's so good, Beans. Jeff, hey, what's up? Any tips for leveling up Pichu? I assume you want to get a Pikachu out of it. Give it a Soothe Bell. Look up places to take it to increase its, like, happiness. What's up, Z roster? Oh, that'd be sick right now, C. It's dark as frick. I can imagine, because, like, the Kanto games are probably the darkest ones. Maybe aside from Gen 5. I mean, like, genetic engineering and stuff. There's some sinister stuff going on in Kanto. So I can only imagine how, like, the manga took liberties to, like, expand on it. This music is so good. Man, I'm so ready for Breath of the Wild 2. I can't believe it's almost been 4 years, guys. Like, we're closer to it being 4 years than we were 3. Can you buy a Sooth Bell? I don't think so. I think you have to find it. Hey, what's up, Dalton? No worries. Yeah. I don't like starting a story in, like, the, you know, the second series. It'd be like starting Pokemon with, like, literally, like, the Johto series, which, yeah, you can do it, and kids did it, but, like, there's no introduction. Like, it just takes like, as soon as, like, Ash loses the Pokemon League, he just goes to Johto. But imagine, like, starting with Johto, and you're like, who are these characters? Why is Pikachu, like, out of his Pokeball? Like, there's so many questions you'd have. Oh, wow. I've been subbed for so long, but stopped watching YouTube, so... What's up? Hey, what's up, little Trigger Man? How you doing? I mean, I hope so, Beans, but you gotta remember, Pokemon, at the end of the day, they appeal to everybody in the worldwide. Their goal is the biggest market possible, right? But if they could only choose one one demographic to market to for the rest, like if they could only choose one, which thankfully they don't have to, but it would be 7-year-old kids. And so because of that, unfortunately, we lose things like the Battle Frontier and Oras. We get games like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee before we get Gen 4 remakes. And that's just a part of being a Pokemon fan in 2020, you know? It's not any justification for people, you know, harassing and attacking the members of Game Freak online. But there are some issues in the series, and I think they're actually... I think Sword and Shield was like the wake-up call that they needed to finally say, okay, we need to address some of these issues that have been prolonging us for a while. I think Gen 9 is going to be so good. Hey, nice, Sean. Or, sorry, Little Trigger Man. Nice. I wonder what comes on after this. Registeel looks like a jingle bell? A little bit, I guess. What's up? Oh, look at you. Do you want to use my ring light?
I'm trying to figure out where to like angle the camera where you can't see books or toys or toys or toys. Or Japanese art.
Why would you not do it the other way? Like, and show the books. That shows that you're...
I don't have anything to put it on.
We'll figure it out. I'll help you out. Sorry, Naz just, like, getting ready for a Zoom call. You love the manga? Get it on Amazon? No worries, Cindy. Thanks for subbing and thanks for hanging out. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing, dude? He does have little black socks. Yo, Lilith McClimont, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, Lilith. Hope you're enjoying. Hi, hello. Thank you for the sub. I'm doing good. Today's been a very good stream, Brian. I'm very, very fortunate. I'm doing good, man. I'm just sitting here eating some junk food, looking for this shiny. This is like, what, our 5th one? I think it's number 5 or number 6 for Regidrago. We'll get it eventually, though. Do not worry. I know, Renosity, I know. And Breath of the Wild... Oh, well, thank you, Sean. But no, she's good. She just... It's a matter of, like, how we set them up. I have all those things. But thank you. Seriously, thank you. That's really kind of you. Oh, that's so kind, Sean. Seriously, man. I really, really, really do appreciate that, but... We have a ring light. We have a tripod. We're all good, but thank you. Seriously. If you really want to donate or help out in any way, honestly, literally the best thing you can do is to become a member. I don't know if that's possible. Like, I'm not gonna, ask you to do it or anything, but if you really, really want to help, like, it's, it starts only at $2 a month. We're getting very close to our next member goal. There it is. My wife is going to shiny hunt this Sunday because of it. And then if we get 40, I'm going to do shiny Celebi in Crystal. And at 45 members, I'm going to dye my hair Celebi pink. So, pretty cool. But, yeah, again, no need, like, you don't have to at all. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to help in any way, that's the way for sure. Oh, dude. You really don't have. I was just saying. Thank you, though. Sounds good, little Trigger Man. Sounds good. Sorry you came on as I was like starting to munch on snacks. All right, this will be my last snacks, and then that Celebi destroyed me. I hope. I mean, after Darkrai, like, it's probably gonna take me 30,000. Like, straight up. I got so lucky. There's no way that I have that kind of luck again. There's no chance. Oh my god, Sean. Are you kidding, dude? Yo, C. Rosler, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede as I got my cheeks filled like a chipmunk with Swedish berries. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. And guys, Sean is asking Ultra Rhino or Super Rhino. Look, Sean, dude, it's totally your call. Honestly, you only have to even do Baby Rhino if you even want to do that. Really, seriously, I appreciate it, but like, only do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I feel bad like putting you on the spot so many times. All right, later, Alex. Take care of yourself. Thank you for tuning in today. Al, today's payday? Dude, just go easy. Just go easy, please.
Don't eat that. No.
I just think chat wants to see me with pink hair, which, like, if you're Baby Rhino, if you're Ultra, if you're whatever, like, it's all good. It's all good.
They want to see you.
Hey, thanks, C. Rosler, again. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, man. All right. And we're about to hit 1,700, guys. Will we get it on, like, a big, even number like that? Pink hair, yeah. Celebi pink, too. Can I just... Oh, yes, absolutely. I'll change my in-game hair to pink as well. Yeah. Oh, Moro's OP? I've heard this. Yeah, Jagar, unfortunately not. I got really lucky this weekend, though, so if, like, this thing doesn't shine for me today, then, you know, it's not the end of the world. Like, 2 shinies in 3 streams is pretty good, especially the 2 shinies that we ended up getting, a mythical and a legendary, I'll take. But, yeah, it's still kind of, it definitely, you know. Also, I just want to, like, I want to point out, for those who might actually not know, I want to just show you guys something really, really quick here. Sorry, I know I'm kind of stalling the stream for a sec. I promise it'll be quick. Oh, 1 sec. It didn't save the way it should have. Okay, will this work? That was super weird. Okay, wait, what? It just like disappeared. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry guys. 1 second. 1 second, all of you. Okay, so that's my amiibo thumbnail. Don't pay any mind to that. Like, genuinely. I want to show what color. So there's Celebi. That is what I will be looking like. That color pink. I don't know if it's like, I'm not gonna do both shades of pink, because that's like actually like super expensive to do. Like, I'm talking like, it'd be like $600 for me to do that. But 1 shade of pink. Do we do like the hair, like Celebi's hair, or do we do the body?
What pinks are there?
Those are the colors.
I would do pasta.
You do what?
The lighter pink.
The lighter pink?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, what happened last time, I was like, can you do silver? And they were like, yeah, and then it kind of turned like blue, sort of. So it's probably just like.
Well, you could show them both color.
Yeah, but it's like it's if they have it, right? Like they have to like make it out of other colors.
Yeah. It's just the body pink is the one like I had for my hair color.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I don't know because you're lighter.
I have lighter, yeah.
As me, if that'll look too dark.
I love shiny Celebi. Me too. It's like I said on the Darkrai one. I've always wanted to do 3 particular, I guess 4 actually. Now that I think about it, but 3 over any others, and that is the Darkrai that we did because I always wanted to try the Void Glitch. Celebi because it's the one Pokemon I couldn't get when I was a kid. So getting it in Crystal would be incredible. The Dark would last longer. That's true, actually. That's a good point. And I'm paying for it anyway, right? Like it probably costs the same regardless if it's light pink or dark pink. So having one that would like last a little longer might be better. Nice, King Black. I love it. What would I look like with pink hair? Well, I had like white hair once, so it's probably kind of similar to that. I think it'd be funny though. I think it'd be funny. I haven't dyed my hair in like 4 years, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm just hoping to hit it before like the holiday stream. I think it'd be really funny to do like shiny Celebi holiday stream, and rock the pink hair. Yo, UDG Fusion, what's up? I never said how there was a shiny legendary and mythical Pokemon in the same anime. Then the same legendary and mythical Pokemon were not shiny. I know, it's ridiculous. Do the green eyes? Could we get highlights? I wonder. See, the problem is I actually wear contact lenses, so like, I can't really get green ones without being able to see. But I actually would have done green eyes and like dyed my hair pink and been Celebi for Christmas or something, if that was doable. But it'd be very, very hard considering like I literally couldn't see what I was doing. I don't need to see for hours though, right? I can just wing it. That Celebi looks green to me. Kill a shiny Celebi. Don't see the sparkles. But yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for. I think that's the next like big goal. Yes, we're doing Celebi, but I think like getting to 45 members is like, if we do that, I gotta dye my hair pink, and I think that's insane. Oh, yes, Angel Sand. Roy Boy's Pride and Joy. Anyway, I am gonna get rid of the Celebi now, though. I'm also, I think, I was hoping to hold it, but I genuinely have drunk a lot of water. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom very, very quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna obviously check this Reggie first. And it is not shiny. Okay. Okay, so I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy this Kakariko Village, I think, music. And we'll be right back with more Regidrago hunting. It does kind of look, well, a little bit Nugganatal, I guess. I guess Sea Rosler. But anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, thank you, Nad.
Hello, son.
Ba, 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 ba. Hello. Hello. My name is Stan. How are you doing out there in Chatland? All right. The legendary Beware. Beware right back. I need to come up with a new one. Flubbe Beware. No. Flubbe be right back. I don't know. Should I get Dragon or Electric Reggie? It's totally your call. You got it. You got to decide. I wouldn't feel comfortable deciding that for you. It depends which one you prefer. Which design just screams to you like, I need this. That's how I was like, even though I knew that Regirock had a better shiny and is faster and like all that, I was like, I need Regidrago. Like, I need to go after this Pokemon. So, sell a B right back? Oh, that's good. Oh, I might have to make a new BRB tonight. Jose, can I use that? I don't want to, like, just verbatim, but, like, that's good. I like that, especially because it actually, like, fits in with our like, member goal. Huh. You've given me ideas now, sir. Biddly. Go ahead, nice. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Oh, so this is just like Zelda music to relax and study to. Interesting. Interesting. I don't really know if I like relaxing music, though. Let me see if I can find something that's a little bit more upbeat. Relaxing is good when you're, like, having a very, like, chill, like, personal stream. But let me just put in Mario. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna go from Zelda to Mario.
Super Mario 3D World
Oh.
is a fun game. Well, for the
Oh, it's like a commentary. Oh, okay. No. I does not want that. All right, I'm just gonna play the actual OST. Cause you know what? There we go. All right. Ooh, some jazziness. Hey, no worries, AJ. Yeah, dude. Nad, don't worry. Nad was napping earlier on stream. Don't even think twice about it, man. I'm glad to see you though, man. You got me. I only got like a half hour left of the stream today. What are the odds for this? This is 1 in apparently 1356. Which, I don't know, like we're way over and a lot of people seem to be going over, but that's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. Cutie Gotta Fly is funny. Yeah, but that's like the sell of B right back is very, I love that. That's awesome. Today is the day. I hope so. I mean, anyone could be shiny. Yeah, we hit. Nat is gonna do a stream this Sunday. Mine's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Ooh, favorite video game OST? I mean, Chrono Trigger, Mario Galaxy, because those are just like my two favorite games, and the music is a big part of both, of why I love both of them so much. Let me think. Chrono Trigger, Mario Galaxy, Soul Silver, Heart Gold is up there. Skyward Sword, as I said earlier. Wind Waker also has a really phenomenal soundtrack for Zelda, as far as Zelda games go. What kind of stream is she doing? I think she's gonna do raid dens with viewers. I think, because that's like, it's pretty good odds, but also like, I like the idea of 3 other people can help her out. Like, she can be the weaker link because she's just never done it before, but it's still not gonna like, you know what I mean? Like, compromise the stream at all. Roy, we hit our member goal, dude. I actually don't know if you were here for that, but we're at 36, man. And also, I don't know if I got a response. Are you having a watch party tonight? Okay. I'm sorry. Hype overload, you know? I'll be there watching for sure. Nice. Yeah, sadly. With the fam or with, like, the friendos? The gamers? Want to hear something crazy? I got hacked once in GTA Online 5 because my IP was tracked down. I had to make it. Wow. Gotta be careful. With the fellas, hey! Is Barley one of the fellas or no? Are you gonna be monitoring the Sunday stream? Yeah, I'll be around. I'll definitely be around. I'm not just gonna throw her into streaming and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and do some errands now.
No, thank you.
So, Random, what do you do to unwind? Well, what do I do to unwind? I mostly pick on this disheveled, down on his luck boy I know who lives in America. You know, I mostly just pick on him. Sometimes I accidentally provide all of his information for the entire world to see, and sometimes I just harass him until he cries. But all the time, I make fun of him for he has this obsession with a certain princess. Yeah. You guys like that, I guess. I don't know. Just see, even in making fun of me bullying Roy, I'm still kind of bullying Roy a little bit. Poor guy. I want to move to Hawaii because I hate snow and ice. And I want Hawaii because it's summer all year, every year. I guess, but also, like, what happens if the world, like, explodes, right? You want to be in a hot place? Just saying. That's a little dark, let's be honest. That was a little bit dark. That was Roy's like, there he is. There he is. No, that's, I'm just saying, that's, like, genuinely, I mean, I don't want to, like, make anyone extra anxious, but, like, that's genuinely one of my fears. If, like, I'd love to live in a place like California or something where, like, it's really hot, but then I'm like, what happens if, like, the world goes really bad really fast and I'm, like, stuck in a really hot place? I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about Barley obsessed with Marie Antoinette. Well, you know, she said let him eat cake, and he really took it to heart. Now he has an anniversary every year, and he eats cake. Hey, Chrome Ninja, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, dude. Appreciate you, Chrome Ninja. Thanks so much. Appreciate you smashing that sub button, man. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully, this next half an hour is, you know, bountiful, and we get a beautiful, somewhat blue, shiny Regidrago. That'd be cool. If the world explodes, you don't want to be on Earth. I meant explodes, I guess, like, more metaphorically than actually literally exploding. Hey, Ashley, what's up? You're in class. Wow. Well, don't get caught. Do not get caught. Not where I'm at. It's winter, then spring, then summer, then winter, then fall, then winter. What's the difference between a abusive dad named Jerry and cancer? Oh, I want to know the answer to this. Keep it PG-13, Sean, please. But if it is PG-13, let me know. What's the difference? The dad didn't beat cancer. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. Wow, this stream is starting to go off the rails, man. My dad's name is Gary or Jerry? I was playing Pokemon X in class. Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. Let's try to keep the jokes more cringe. Like, basically, if you don't cringe at them, then, like, they're probably fine. Or if you do cringe at them, they're probably fine. So, like, for example, like, you know, why couldn't the pirate go see the movie he wanted at the movie theater? And it doesn't have anything to do with COVID. I'm sorry to hear that, C. Rosler. The trees in the wild area, my favorite joke. Because it was rated R. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Oh my god. Imagine being a Rotom, you experience everything. Alright, Sean. Let's go back to PG-13. Look, these are jokes that, like, I totally, you know, I've told my fair share of, like, some controversial jokes in my past as well. I was trying to be cheesy, I know, but just there's some people who, you know, even if I'm okay with it, there are some people in chat who I guess aren't as big of fans, and so, you know, I just want to make sure everyone can enjoy the area in chat. That's all. You know, but I know your intentions are good. I know you mean well. I know trust me, you're fine. It's just, you know, now I want to be a Rotom. You know, do you want to be a Rotom or do you want to be a Roidom? Okay, see that's great. That's great. I love that. Nice, RG. Being a Pokemon would be pretty cool. I mean, I guess. Would it, though? Have they ever canonically explained what happens when you go in the Pokeball? No, I know, Sean. I know. It's okay. I know you didn't mean anything, like, serious by it. Oh, wow, King Black. That sounds like a really great way to get rich. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, 80? You'd have to fight Alt. Oh, jeez. Roy Boydum? Well, I don't know how he feels about that. Beep, beep. Pies in St. Nevis are... Wait, what is this about pies, Roy? Are $1.50 in Antigua, they're $2.49. These are the pie rates of the character. Oh my god. You know, kid, back in my heyday, I was telling dad jokes to all the chats around town. I was shunned and called the villain. Only when I abandoned them did they see me for what I was, a hero. Well, I mean, you're not a hero. You're the god of sight. I'm drinking cherry Pepsi. Listening to the Reggie theme while watching. The Reggie theme is very, very good, especially in this game. The evolution scene in Auras? Yeah, I guess. You know, I think that the best, you know, experience or representation of what it's like to be inside a Pokeball is shiny hunting a Regidrago that never wants to sparkle for you. I believe it is. If it's not beans, it's Super Mario 3D World. Like the haunted areas. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Sky. I was planning on a nap after the stream and then they just started construction outside my bedroom. Oh, God. Hopefully it ends soon. Seriously, let's hope it ends. Back in my... I know, AJ. I know, man. We're old. We're boomers. It's up to Roy and his generation now. Oh my god, Roy. One time you were saying it wasn't for Ruby and Sapphire, we wouldn't be... So I agree. Yeah, I mean, I do think that, yeah, they sold really well, and because of that, we stopped getting sequels, just straight up. We stopped getting continuations, and instead got, like, semi-attached, like, remakes, basically, over and over and over again. That's all Pokemon has been. In the same way, let's be honest, that Zelda basically, like, after A Link to the Past, was just remaking that game with, like, a new gimmick every single game. Let's be real. That's what Nintendo did for a very long time. They were good to just be like, hey, what if we just made the thing, but it looked better, it sounded better, and it was more polished, and it had a new gimmick. An alligator and a crocodile. You'll see one later, and the other one, and oh, Roy. Are you on a site for this, or are these all off the top of your head? Seriously. I needs to know, Roy boy. I needs to know. What ball are you going to use when Regidrago shines? Well, I actually don't know its moves, so I don't know if it's worth trying to capture in anything but a Master Ball. I had pretty good luck with Dusk Balls earlier, but I do have a Master Ball in case. Oh my god, Roy. Go to bed. Go to bed. You know what?
He just woke up.
I know he just woke up, but he needs to go to bed, and I'll tell you why. He's got a big night ahead. He's got a world to trek through. Do you know why they are called baby boomers? It's because one little hit to their head, and boom, they're babies. Oh my god, bad Janet. Nice. I love the good plays. Fear me, I am the ruler of the sky. Champion Rayquaza coming in with that super chat. Let's go. Not only do they become a member, not only do they help me continue to do this, but also helping even more, going beyond plus ultra even. Thank you so much, Champion Rayquaza, once again, for your support, your assistance. We love ya. Thank you. And yes, you are the champion of the sky, truly. Now I just hope that we have something like what happened with Tapu Fini the other day, and we're able to get you a shiny at the end of the stream. That'd be really, really sick. Oh, Sonic Chow, welcome back. How was track? Hippity hype, Pog, seriously. Thank you so much, Champion Rayquaza. And Bulbasaur, thanks you too. Bulbasaur. Just really gotta hit that side. Hippity hypity. Roy stops the dripity. And here we go. Here's some emotes for you. There you go. Thank you so much, seriously though. Regidrago, you can do it. Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool? Hey, nice beans. Thank you, Justin. Oh, very good, Sonic. Very good. I hope you enjoy it. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. I love to see it. I love to see those emotes. One day, a lady came home from work and saw a snail on her doorstep, so she screamed and kicked it all the way to the sidewalk. 2 years later, the doorbell rings and the snail asks, what was all that for? See, if that was me, I wouldn't have been there because I would have moved, because I've moved 4 times in the last 5 years. Wait, I forgot you. Oh, I did forget. I'll wear it. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll wear it Sunday. Just remind me in Discord. But you're right, I did. It is not shiny locked. It's just very hard to get. Everyone keeps saying the odds are like 1365, but everybody I know has struggled to get one of these things. With the odd person getting really, really lucky, but like they're the outlier, not the rule. Riverdale's a good show as well, Sabrina Chilling Adventures. I'm glad you enjoy it. I don't watch it, but you know, everyone enjoys their own stuff, and that's cool. I'm glad you have a show that you look forward to. We need more things to look forward to in this year, you know? So anything that you can get, like, I think that's awesome. Z-Toxic, yeah, you definitely are. Riverdale, more like Roy Derdale. Ba 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 ba. One sec, the screen's gonna freeze, guys. I'm sorry. One sec. It's not the shiny, don't worry. That was actually a really stupid time to, but I'm opening something. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. There we go.
Hello?
It's Roy Boy, everybody!
Did you mean to do this? Did you mean to bring a loose cannon such as I onto your stream?
Of course I did.
I'll start saying stuff. I'll start telling everyone the truth about things.
Okay, I want you to start with, I don't know. What's your favorite type of grass?
I don't know any kinds of grass. I just know colors. I like yellow grass, I guess, when it's like in the fall and dying.
Okay.
Because it reminds me of my immortality.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very surprised that you answered. I thought you'd for sure be like, I'm gonna call. Roy is real. This is his voice. He actually has a deeper voice than I do. Some would even call him a hunk of a man. I've heard him referred to as that before. Not me. Some people have called him a hunk of a man.
I've been referred to as a hunk of a man, and then others who don't say that call me a gunk of a man. So it's your choice, really, whichever one you prefer.
But are you a big gunk of a man?
I'm 6'5", so I'd classify myself as a big gunk.
Oh, okay. Gotta throw that in, eh?
Of course.
Are you watching the big event tonight with viewers on Discord? Definitely not. Unless you're talking about the big event is watching Mad's Zoom call with your employer. Then no. I'm Canadian. I'm like, there's no need for me to involve myself in, if it's the same, unless there's like a punchline here, like this is like a, you know, it's like a trap, then I don't know. I think one of the things I was looking to was the Marvel movies. I mean, they're always really, really fun, but I honestly, after Endgame, like, I'm good. Like, I actually think it's good to take a little break. I think otherwise you run the risk of, like, it's just overload, you know? And yes, Roy is the official Rareware DK64 reviewer.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to make you sad.
What's so good about Switzerland? I don't know what the flag is. Oh my god, Tank.
That's a great joke, Tank. I love you. You're
wow, that's great. How do you get mod? RG. So yeah, just to answer that. Hey, what's up, Andrea? How you become mod? Basically, mod kind of works like just... in a perfect world, you don't need any mods. Because in a perfect world, everybody behaves themselves and everything's good. So basically, the only time that I, like, add mods is basically, like, whenever there's a time where the current mods or I myself cannot handle the ridiculousness that's going on in chat. So, for example, once upon a time, somebody, like, did something crazy to chat. I won't say what, but, like, did something crazy to chat, and, like, I literally needed to, like, make a bunch of people mods on the spot to deal with it. But yeah, it's something you actually don't want to, like, have to make mods. Mods are only there to make sure that, like, it is great, admittedly, like, they can post, like, you know, links to certain things and whatnot, but for the most part, having a mod is kind of just, like, you know, it's kind of like a safety net, I guess, and you hope that everybody's just safe without needing a net, right? You hope everybody's just taking precautions. So yeah, that's the answer. And then after that, RG, the way I decide is usually just, like, people who have been around in the community forever, people I can trust. I kind of understand, like, their take on things and how they're going to react to certain situations because they've been through them with me before. So that's kind of how it goes. It's all about a trust thing, but yeah, go Munchie, go. I want to hear it. There is a Canadian in a Discord I'm in. Since the election is today, he's accepting any and all refugees to his home. Oh, wow. Wow. I tried to get Roy to move up here. We were going to actually get a place in Mississauga together, but he refused. No, he didn't refuse. I actually lost my job. That's the real story. But,
I appreciate you trying to cover, but it was really because I can't. I'm not comfortable with bag milk, so I couldn't have made the leap.
Could you have imagined if, like, what shenanigans... Like, imagine this Halloween, we're living together with that makeup.
No. You would. The thing is, I'm like one of those people where, like, I jive with whatever the other person's vibe is, if that makes sense. So, like, I can only imagine how much amplified my insaneness would have been by just living with you and doing, like, I see you in that makeup, and I would have been like, that's insane.
Where's the
but
brush?
Also now I have to do the same, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Just like you, random you, Ricotta, get the shiny. I'm trying. How many members for Roy to do a shiny hunt? That's the real question.
Oh, there's not enough in the world.
I could totally see Roy and Stan as roommates. I'll be honest, Sonic, like, it maybe is a good thing. Like, maybe me and Roy would have killed each other after a long enough time together.
Fine.
I think so, too. I think we're both, like, private enough,
well together.
But we'll see.
Especially because I keep to myself by nature in terms of, like, physical locations.
But the problem is what if I just came in on, like, a high and was just, like not like a life high. Don't get your mind out of the gutter. Like, feeling good, you know, a little bit manic, and I was just like, hey, like, and I just, like, barged into your room, and I'm just like, Roy, we're going to Kelsey's. And you're like, I don't even know what that is.
I would just be like, no, and then put my headphones on and turn around
and then I'm like, Roy, and then I, like, shoot you with a tranquilizer dart.
Oh, well, this is now we're entering a whole new echelon of things.
And I call your parents and I'm like, hey, just don't worry if you don't get any texts from the boy. He's fine. We're going to Kelsey's. We're having a nice dinner tonight. It's gonna be really, really nice.
You know, it's the anniversary of the time that we dressed up as Mario characters in Tokyo.
Yeah.
You know, gotta make it nice. You know, you understand.
It's all good. It is, AJ. It is. Trust me. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale.
I like that.
That's great.
That's a good one too.
Rooms are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I. That's okay. I was not expecting that punchline. So earlier, an old lady at the bank asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. You guys actually want to hear a legitimate story about an old lady I saw at the bank once?
Oh,
no. I actually kind of, you know what? I can't. Maybe I shouldn't tell it. I kind of feel bad. It's like she's just old, but like basically, the punchline comes. I won't say the story because it's not fair, but like I will just say the punchline basically comes down to. She came all the way during a pandemic, during its, like, craziest time, to stand in line at a bank without, like, she barely wore a mask. Like, it was one of those people who, like, wears it, like, under her nose. And then she gets to the desk, and she was ahead of me, and the guy literally says, he's like, okay, so what do you want to do? And she basically, just, again, I'm going to summarize here, but basically she just needs to, like, take care of something at the bank. And the guy's like, oh, okay, yeah, you have to do that through the app. And she's like, well, I want to do it here. And he's like, you can't do it here. It's literally only, like, what you're asking for is a digital thing. It's only doable through the app. And she's like, well, can I, like, do this thing instead? And he's like, okay. He asks her for her PIN number to, like, get her account information up. She, every time, he'd be like, yeah, can I just get your PIN number? Just put your PIN number in there. She puts something in. Guy's like, oh, sorry, your PIN number doesn't work. Asks her again. Hey, can you put in your PIN number? No, your PIN number. Tries to put it in, doesn't get it right. Okay, fine. It's okay. Like, he's being patient, but you can tell he's even getting like, hey, it's four digits. Like, come on. Okay, your PIN number. Finally, she puts it in again. Guy's like, hey, what's going on? Like, you're not putting in your PIN number? She's like, oh, my phone number? The guy's just like, no, I said your PIN number. Is your phone number 4 digits? She was in her own, like, elderly world. And my point is just, like, it's crazy that, like, she risked her life to be there at that time. Again, we know a lot more about it now, but at that time, it was, like, full-blown pandemic. And this lady was, like, sitting there. She took up, like, 5 minutes going back and forth with this guy about how to put in her phone number into the bank machine. Why would you ever need to put your phone number into it? Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's yeah. She was, by all, you know, accounts, she was a very nice lady. But it's, like, does she not have, like, a younger person who can tell her, like, hey, like, you should probably... I hope she does. I actually pray that she does. Because, like...
Speaking for the oaths, you can't be this mean to us. Okay?
What's that?
Someone says number... I'm saying speaking for the oaths.
Oh.
The forgetful.
But even you, I think it was just like
If
an
someone said, "Can you
unfortunate
put
like.
in your pin number and like pin, just like I didn't hear it. I heard like, "Can you put in your number?" I'd be like, oh, "Okay."
Okay, but
And I
imagine
start
doing that
my
like 3 or 4 times, and them saying like your 4-digit pin number.
Yeah, I'd look up and I'd smile and I'd go, "You know me, I'm a big gunk."
Well,
And
because
then
I think he could see, like, I don't know if he could see the pin exactly, but I think he could see, like, you know how when you put in a password and it, like, covers up the previous, like, thing or whatever?
Yeah.
I think on his computer he could see she was putting in, like, 8 or 10 or whatever, however many digits were in her phone number. And so he knew something was going on, but he couldn't figure out what she was putting in. So he must have, like, because he was specifically saying, like, every time he's like, your pin number, lady, like, your 4-digit pin code. Like, he made like, an emphatic, like, 4 digits. Anyway, so that was, and it's just, like, you know, I really hope someone is there, but at the same time, if they are, why are they letting her out of the house in a pandemic to go to the bank for something, again, that, like, literally could have only been done, like, she still had to go home and do the thing that she came in the first place to do. That was all, like, superfluous stuff that she was like, I'm here, I might as well do something. I honestly think at the end of it, I swear, I think she just moved money around because she didn't want to, like, waste a trip to the bank. I think she was like, I wasted gas to come here, and, like, I gotta go home and do this with my daughter. So, like,
Yeah.
That's just pure speculation, but I swear to God, I feel like, because when she finally got the PIN number in, whatever the guy had to do, there was no exchange of anything, and she just, like, he was like, is that all? She's like, yep. And then she walked out, and she just got in her car and left. Stan doesn't believe old people should leave the house. It's not that I don't believe old people should leave the house. It's that there was like a 3-week period where like we had no idea how awful this virus is going to be. I'm talking like before it even really infected like America to the way it did. I'm talking when like Italy was like struggling to keep afloat.
February,
Like that's the time period I'm talking about when I saw this lady. And that's like, it was clear to me because I'm on the internet and I'm like reading, you know, about what the heck's going on. She must have no idea. Because again, it hadn't really, like, it was in the US at the time, but it wasn't really like, so she probably didn't understand like how ridiculous it was. And that's why I said like some people were wearing masks, but like she had hers kind of like half like, yeah, this was a long time ago. This is when I was in Toronto still.
I like that one, Tank. That's a good one. Do you remember when I called you the other day and I was like really upset and you were like, you know, cheer up, man, it could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water, so you should probably get over it. I knew you meant well.
You're reading these. I know you're reading these off
Yeah,
the
of
site.
course I am. I'm off a website right now, so I need dad jokes that are actually pretty funny.
Stan being a
And
Karen? I don't know if I'm being a Karen. No, I'm not being a Karen because I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to her. I didn't give her crap.
No.
I was
Well,
very
you finished
patient.
it.
I understood what was going on. If I'm a Karen because I was like actually concerned about this lady's well-being and the like tediousness and ridiculousness of like what she was doing in that particular like time in history, like, then I guess I'm a Karen because I was concerned for her. I was like, what is, like, why is she here and why is she, like, she needs to leave this bit, like, this is not good.
That's what differentiates Karens. Like you're not, it doesn't come from a place of judgment. You're just trying, the main core of what you're saying is that you're worried about her own safety. You're not judging her or being upset with her. You're just like, you're hoping that, you know.
Well, I don't want her to die because she went to, like,
Yeah.
deposit a check or whatever she was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, that's all. And it was just crazy because I was like, she must not know. Like, she actually must not know how, like, crazy this situation is right now. Because, like, again, this was happening, like, this was, like, 2 weeks after all the reports that started about, like, everybody began to hoard the toilet paper. You couldn't find anything in grocery stores on store shelves. Like, people, like, this is when, and, like, everything was starting to shut down. Like, I think the Canadian had just been shut down for, like, I want to say, like, 3 or 4 days at that point. It was very early in the month.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic, well, that's not good at all.
I mean, I'm glad to know. I'm comforted that at least if it's just one person, it's not just America with the anti-maskers.
No, it's a thing around the world. That's why I like when people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Americans are so dumb." It's like Americans are just like more public with like their ridiculousness. Like the rest of the world pays attention to them. For like they are the world's greatest reality show. Case in point, the amount of people I know Canadians, and I won't say them on this stream, but I know Canadians who are having family watch parties tonight to watch, and it's like that's crazy. But I get it because it's the world's. Anyway, I'm not gonna get on that tangent because that opens a whole box of worms, and we only have 3 minutes for the stream left anyway. I'm gonna try to get to 1760 here.
Okay, Bacon. I don't think a country has intelligence, unless you're talking about the people, and then you're getting into statistics.
What's that one? Yeah, did you not hear me? I just said I'm wrapping up the stream.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, I'm aware.
I don't know. I don't know where Marth is.
I actually
no
needed
clue.
some, so that sucked. Yeah, that was awful. Bacon luck, please. I hope the bacon luck comes in strong because we only have 4 more encounters, guys. We're going to 1760. We still got 250 in today, which, like, I went a little slow, but that's also because of all the hype that happened today. We gained 5 new members. Insane. Bunch of crazy donations. Thank you again. I will read all of those off, of course, as we get closer to the end of this stream. 3 more to go. I'll probably start reading them off when we have like 2 more left, and then we'll just see where it takes us. But yeah, so thank you again to everybody. If you dropped a like on the stream, if you subscribed, if you're new, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. To all the mods, Spoonie, Roy, Barley, Sonic Shout, everybody who was modding today, I appreciate you. Thank you for modding. There was actually some stuff going on today, so that's awesome. I appreciate all you guys. Baby Rhinos, you guys know. The Ultra Squad, thank you again for tuning in. Bacon, just everybody for tuning in. And this music is so funky. But it ain't no Kong, right, Roy?
No.
Anyway, all right, we got 2 more. So yeah, now I think it's as good a time as any. I want to specifically thank everybody who joined the Ultra Squad today and became a member. Also, my mouse just slowed down. I almost exited what I was looking at there. Okay, so we had RG Gaming 5, Champion Rayquaza, Something Productions, Rhiannon, Jeremy Smith, and we also had Champion Rayquaza, the one and only W, and RG Gaming 5 with the Super Chat donos. Thank you to all y'all for all that support. Seriously, it helps out so much. Guys, we were 9 away from me dyeing my hair pink, and because of all of your support, Nadia, my fiance, is going to do a shiny hunting stream, raid battling with you guys in dens this Sunday. Look forward to that. That's going to be dope. I don't know what target we're going to go for yet, but we'll go for something, and it'll be very, very fun. I know you guys have always wanted to see her shiny hunt. She's never done it before in one of these games, so it's going to be crazy. And Mr. Shiny Magikarp, what's up? And with that being said, we have 1 more to go, 1 last Reggie on the docket, and then I literally have to go because I have a hard stop today because Nadia has to do a Zoom call with her employer. But I will be back this Thursday, and yo, Mr. Shiny Magikarp with the last sub of the day, I think. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for smashing that sub button. I appreciate you. And here we go. Also, if you enjoyed listening to Roy's soothing voice, he is actually going to be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. But I won't give out his information. That's up to him. But yeah, he streams as well. But check out his channel at the very least, RoyBoy140. And okay, I got to do 1 more because I didn't hype that up. Let's go. Let's finish this out. And Sonic also is doing a Let's Play for Super Mario Sunshine. Alright, last one, guys. This is the very last one I'm going to do. Let it be lucky. Let it be lucky. Luck be a Roy boy tonight. And it is regular. Thursday, guys. Thursday, we're going to go back at it. I think we'll definitely clear the 2,000 mark on Thursday. So look forward to that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. And yeah, I hope I see you Thursday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please take care of yourselves. Don't let anything that might happen tonight, I don't know what's happening, but if anything happens tonight, don't let it get you down. Don't let, you know, enjoy your night is what I'm saying. Enjoy your Wednesday as well. But anyway, that'll do it for me. As I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos. Peace. Andrew coming through as the actual last sub of the night. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys this Thursday. Please take care, and as I was saying, peace, and thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you, man. Later, guys. Night.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't care about that. That's fine. What? Oh yeah, no. I mean,